Can you hear that?
Hey, what's going on? Thank y'all for tuning into the socially. You looking all crazy over there? Y'all looking like, hold on, what's happening? It's a solid intro over here. So, guys, we have a whole new setup over here. So, everybody's looking around like, what is going on? I didn't hear anything. But on your end, you heard everything with the intro. We're also going to have a new intro coming up this next week. Sounds pretty dope. Anyway, once again, welcome to the Socially Irresponsible Podcast. My name is Damien, a.k.a. Maverick. I'm a fan of man, the Devil's Advocate. Sitting across from me,
it's your boy. I had to give me a new intro, 211. Like, KK, get it? Now I'm playing. Call me 211s now I'm playing.
Okay,
it's your boy KK. What's up with you, man?
What's good, KK?
Hey, what? You forgot your AKA, bro.
What's my AKA?
Stairway K, because you don't ride the elevator.
Stairway K.
Come on, baby. You forgot yours too, Street Meat.
Okay, what is it? Street Strap?
No, baby, it's Steph Curvy.
Nah,
you know my AKA.
It's Strap. You got a new one.
Strap?
Street Strap, and we got Charmin T.
What's Charmin P?
Charmin T, because she's soft as shit. She over here driving the car, listening to the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, crying in the car.
And shit.
I wasn't crying.
One of them cries.
Over there crying to Mary J. Blige and shit.
Hey, man, I'm not going to cry. I was his lover and his secretary.
Hey, I told you was going to get that one on the show last week. KK was like, shit, nigga, we need to get some up from Tupac and Notorious B.I.G.
I'm cold with the R&B.
Yeah.
Getting mad. You don't know these lyrics? Nah, not at all, man.
Especially that Tevin Campbell. I probably listen to Tevin Campbell once a week.
So what we're talking about is last week we had an icebreaker, and it was just playing old school music. So I was talking the lyrics, and they had to figure out what song it was from, and they did that. Tina killed. She beat AC Turner by 7-6. So that's what it was. Fan mail.
I'm a winner.
Fan mail is what pushed you over.
Yeah.
Fan mail.
I was a TLC stan. My very first concert was TLC.
I don't know how he got that.
Stan, like Eminem stan, just a big fan.
Like a fucking suicide forking. Like a suicidal fan. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna stop cursing. We're gonna try to do this proper, and we're gonna try to not curse as much as we normally do. So we got some words that, see if y'all can pick it up instead of us cursing. We're gonna say some other stuff from the show, The Good Place. The Good Place. If you've never seen it, it's on Netflix. Dope show. Who is it? Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell and
Ted Danson.
Yep.
Cheers. He's in the show, but they do some pretty cool stuff.
You suck.
Where's the jar?
I know we need to. So they do some real cool shirt on there, and it's kind of funny. So we're gonna do that anyway. So next we got Tina.
Fork and
Tiffany.
Who is Tiffany? Hey y'all, what's up? Exactly.
My bad.
See, bench. That's crazy. No, it's your girl Tina, aka Steph Curvy. That's it. That's all I got this week.
That's it.
I'm just feeling curvy. That's it.
That's what's up.
I've been in the gym.
What was it? Street. What is the name again?
Yeah, you don't know. How was your week? Street meat.
That's a terrible name, man.
That is really bad. My mom calls me. So my mom. Were you here?
I went
yesterday?
viral
for a little bit.
So, tell the story.
So we have a family group text, right? And Damien's mom calls me after she watches every show, and we talk about it. Mm-hmm. And she asked me, "Why do y'all call my son Street Meat?"
On the family text.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry, Mama Chandler.
Auntie.
So she puts it in our family group text.
Hey, man.
Street Meat.
I'm just here to speak the truth.
So my mom, being messy, she says, "Oh, your son, huh?" All I could do was laugh.
So you got my grandma and everybody knowing me as Street Meat right now. So appreciate it.
I'd like to apologize, but I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry about it. That's horrible. So Bree, we got back in the cut. We got the engineer, Mrs.
Hey there, sexy. You've just reached the hottest live talk line.
Pick up the phone.
You don't have to. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that this week.
So we got Miss Bree over there. What's going on?
Hey.
So I'm going to start off this week with you. How was your week? You've been itching. We're in rehearsal trying to get the mics going, and the whole time she was saying, okay, so this is what happened to me. Brandon, shut up, chill out. So we got something good for you. Hopefully this is good because you built it up pretty good.
I'm ready to be wowed.
Ready. So what happened to you this week? How was your week, Bree?
Okay, so I'm so excited to talk about this one. So I'm in a group text with some friends from high school. Yeah, like they're friends. Okay. It's girls. It's all females. And so we have... we talk about relationships and just need opinions and just to vent kind of a thing. Okay. One of them put in there that she needs some advice. She said that...
You're part of 6 Brown Chicks?
Man.
What is that?
It's terrible. I'll tell you about it later. Finish your story.
So she asked for our opinion. Here's the story. She's married, has been with this dude since high school. So I would say they've been together almost 20 years. Okay.
How old is she? Older, younger, first boyfriend, married out of high school type deal, right?
Yes.
Okay. That sucks.
They got married out fresh out of high school?
Like literally we graduated and she got married like a couple days later.
Oh. Okay.
Like straight out high school, right?
Wow. All right.
Okay. So when she met him, she was all in love. It was nice and gravy.
Was. You heard that, right?
You caught that. Mm-hmm. I noticed that she started being distant from us, right? He'd come pick her up after school. I'm giving you the whole backstory.
Yeah.
As soon as school got out, she walked straight out of the class, straight into his car, and out. No small talk, no nothing.
He's older?
Out. He's about 4 years older than her.
Okay. Got her ass trained. You know how that is. Older woman dating young. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So we're going to fast forward a little bit. They get married. She disowns her family.
Okay.
They're living their life. She hasn't talked to anybody, no friends, no nothing.
Okay.
She ran into one of us at a store, kind of got caught up, gave a phone number. We talked to her.
Okay.
He's Jehovah.
Like The Rock.
No, like, let me talk to you about some things about the Lord. He's one of them.
Are you prepared for Jehovah's return?
Get the fuck off my doorstep.
Exactly.
Fork.
I said that. I swear that's what I said.
So, he's Jehovah. So, of course, she had to convert for them to get married.
Okay.
She had to disown her family.
Why?
If they're not Jehovah, then they got to go too.
Oh, then it's fork them. Okay.
Right.
Got it.
So we're going to fast forward to present day.
Okay.
2020, guys.
Yes.
Okay.
So now she's complaining because she says that he's been cheating the whole time.
He's not really Jehovah then.
He's been cheating the whole time.
For 20 years?
Okay. They have 5 children.
Ugh. Sorry.
And he told her that she either needs to let an additional person come into the marriage or she can go.
He's Mormon?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me switch religions in this month. Dude. It's only entertainment.
I got you.
Well played.
I got you.
So her dilemma is, because we told her, well, that's an easy decision right there, right? If you don't want to do it, leave.
Let her in.
Basically.
She says.
For the community.
She's on the fence because she says she doesn't work.
Okay.
He provides 100% for the family. And where is she going to go because she can't go back to her family?
Is there like a Jehovah sign-up sheet somewhere?
With 5
I don't think that's
kids?
how that works. Do they...
She's never worked in 20 years?
Why would she?
Sign me up.
What you mean, why would she?
I mean, she's been in a relationship when you're like...
Yeah, fresh out of high school.
Yeah, so she's been under him this whole time.
Yeah, she went straight from high school to housewife.
Wet behind the ears like a... Ugh. Like how long was it after she was married when she had these kids?
So we kind of found out that she was pregnant. That's why they rushed that wedding.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So she's always been like with him and under him. So with you, what would you do in that situation if it was like you're dating somebody, It was going how now, not you as you are now, Brianna. All right, you just married somebody fresh out of high school. He's all you know. You love him. 5 kids, never worked. Feel like you just can't provide for yourself because the way you were molded. That's why you date him young. I see you.
Fork you.
Man, bro, like we got the train.
So what would you do? What would you do in that situation?
Buy bench.
Period.
Really?
You saying that just like somebody said, I ain't gonna be no slave back. You ain't your ass whooped back in the day.
Marriage is not slavery.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, for some it might be.
For somebody that's not in that position to say, fuck it, bye. Wait, you got a house though.
Yeah.
She don't have nothing. What's she gonna do? No job, no family, 5 kids.
There's plenty of people that got 5 kids and no job.
There's help out there if she would ask for it.
But how do you know
I'm not
how to
saying
ask?
I'm not saying just from like her family. I mean, like I said, we're friends, right? So if she needed something, we've all tried to help her in the past. She didn't want it.
I don't get this though. If he been cheating for 20 years, why does he need to bring? If you already doing that,
that's our point.
You've been cheating your whole life. What do you mean? Or else?
He's tired of hiding it.
He's getting older, and he feels like he's.
But he ain't been hiding it if he's been caught, right?
Well, she probably just found out what it is.
He's probably sneaking around, get caught, and then she don't leave.
He's getting closer to the Lord right now, so he wants to get his stuff right.
That's exactly how it happens.
I have questions.
Yeah.
So, like, is polyamory or non-monogamy, is that a part of Jehovah's
I don't
Witness?
know enough about it.
I don't think either. No, I don't think that it is.
Well, I know with the Mormons it was. I don't know if Mormons and Jehovah has a thing.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're different.
So.
Any Jehovah's is out here?
Yeah, if you're a Jehovah's Witness, holler at us.
Or Google somebody.
My thoughts on that is, so non-monogamy doesn't work.
Hold on, is that a question or is that how you feel about monogamy?
No, that's how I feel about
poly. Doesn't work.
Non-monogamy doesn't work.
Okay.
Consensual non-monogamy works.
Okay, true.
Everybody involved wants to be a part of it.
Yes.
Don't bring another person into your relationship just to keep somebody. Because it's not what you want.
But what if that?
It's not what you want.
But what if that's his deal? What if he doesn't want her to stay?
But hold on. What if she finds out that she enjoys that situation because her being at home all the time by herself,
right.
And now another woman comes in the relationship. Right, now she has a best friend, a companion, someone that she can be with. He's already cheating, so now she feels more close to her since she's already close to him. So it could probably bring the relationship. Woman, listen, another.
That's not how you do it. But that's not how you do it.
He just lost again.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
That's not how you do it, though. Okay. That's a decision that y'all make together. It's not an ultimatum that your partner gives you.
I mean, okay. So as you say that on some other conversation, that ultimatum when 2 people are dating each other, and it's like, okay, so we've been dating for about 6 months now. So we gonna do this or not? Y'all give that ultimatum as well, and it doesn't work. I just want females to understand that does not work either.
So, yeah, you shouldn't do that.
So hold on real quick, y'all. Brittany would like to call in.
Call.
Okay. Give it a number.
Hey, Brittany.
Miss Morgan.
226-3232.
Oh my God!
Nope, that's not a number. That's not a number.
My bad, Brittany. I'm sorry, Brittany. Well, while Brittany calling in, can y'all hit them little?
There you go. Hit them likes, them hearts. Hit a bunch of them.
Yeah. Hit the hearts. Light it up.
Let me see something pop up.
Yeah. So tell Brittany to call when she calls. We'll answer.
There you go.
But what were you talking about? So with the whole, it's the ultimatum part that you're talking about.
Yes.
I agree with you. It doesn't work.
Yeah. If everyone isn't at least curious about that type of situation, it's not gonna work, bro. No, because you're gonna have because somebody's not gonna be happy.
It's gonna work for him.
He's not gonna have peace in his house if his initial partner doesn't want to do that. It's not gonna work.
But if she don't want to do it, he told her she gotta go. So.
Yeah, for sure.
But then the thing is like she feels like she's in a corner because she doesn't want to be there, but she also doesn't want to just leave because she feels she has nothing else to fall back on.
How old are the kids? Like
one's 20.
Yeah, one
child support age, like she can make it.
Yeah,
exactly.
You can make it with 4 kids.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That she would have the help, right, from child support, and she's been married long enough, so spousal support.
But see,
especially because she's never worked.
She can get a $29 apartment.
But see, you're
stupid. Food stamps. Hey, child support pay for everything when you rent $29. You know, I'm saying.
This guy,
you can just pay a whole year and you good. I mean, you ain't gonna like where you living, but
I got $500, nigga. I'm set.
But see, that's crazy. Y'all gonna put this girl on welfare. Y'all putting her on welfare just to make herself happy. But I mean,
if that's what you got to do in order to get to a better place, then do what you have to do, bro.
Do it or do her and him.
Yeah.
Is anybody out there in a poly situation or a polyamorous? What is it?
Polyamorous.
Hold on, let me put these eyes on this comment real quick.
Looking.
Yeah, I'm
anybody
looking.
in a polyamorous relationship, and if it works for you, I want to hear about it. If it does not work for you, let me know. If you're in a polyamorous relationship and don't even know it, let me know. And let me know if that works or does not work for you.
Fun fact, fun story. So, Crystal and I met a couple at a country concert.
Long time ago. No. This is weird. Okay. You're not. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it was probably like 4 years ago, maybe 5, something like that, right? And so the girl had like long hair, and she kept like doing her hair, like flipping her hair, and she like slapped Crystal in the face with her hair on accident. Ew. Crystal ready to fight. I'm like, bro, we at Cowboys, like relax. This not the place, right?
This is not it.
So we end up standing next to them the whole night. They ended up being super cool, bought us drinks and shit. Well, later on we find out it's because the girl was like
trying to get her attention, huh?
Yeah. She
was like,
she was like low key trying to holler at Crystal or whatever, right? Yeah. So they seem to be, I don't know if they're just like open or if they swing. I don't really know.
It was a boy.
It was a guy and a girl.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a guy and a girl. I don't know if they have an open relationship or if they just swing or they're monogamish. You know,
friends maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what their deal is, but yeah, that's how we met them. It was really random.
So what y'all do later that night? Yeah,
there is no fun part.
You said I got a fun story.
The story was fun. It was serendipitous, if you will.
That happens.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, that was a horrible story.
Y'all think I'm finna talk about my sexual escapades on the show?
Yes,
that's crazy. That's really crazy that you.
And then 2 dildos later,
we just kiss.
We just kiss and hold hands a whole lot.
That's it. We look into each other's eyes.
So anyway, the poly. Well, not anyways, but I know you really wanted to speak on the poly. What did you call it? CMB?
It's CNM. It's consensual non-monogamy, which basically just means we have come up with an agreement for us to venture outside of our monogamous relationship.
So I was talking to somebody, and they were saying that being poly, you can be poly and single as well. Being polyamorous is not just for people in relationships.
Right.
It's for people.
You could be the unicorn.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a situation, and I think it's kind of cool. Yeah. I would try it just to say I've tried it. Yeah. I don't want to be a quitter. I don't want to say I don't like something and have never tried it. I want to be like, you know what? I've tried forking these 2 benches, and I didn't like it. Okay. I thought it was a horrible experience,
but I did it,
and I'll never fork 2 benches again. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, I think it's better when we cuss.
What's wrong with you?
We sound like Baby Boy on BET.
Motherfucker. Yeah,
we sound terrible.
That's funny.
It's very unnatural.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, do whatever works for you. You know what I mean? Like if you're with a partner that has an above average sexual appetite, I guess, and you start to look at sex as a chore, hey, it's time to contract out.
Is that poly? Is it poly? Is it all about sex? Or?
It's just about
because the third motherfucker come in, they have to pay some bills. Right?
So poly and non-monogamy, they're not necessarily the same things. Yeah. Some people swing, which means they're only having sex with other people. Some people have open relationships where you and I are married, but dinner. I go kick it with Bree every now and then, and we go do our thing, and then I come back to you.
But that doesn't.
What's that called?
That's just not. I mean,
what's the
open relationship? It's just an open relationship.
But that's not just a sexual thing. Your own thing could be going to the movies, but
right. Yeah, we go kick it. We go have dinner. We might go on a trip. Like I'm actively doing things with another person, not necessarily just sex.
Have you ever openly had a poly situation?
I have not.
To the point where like they didn't accidentally have a key to your place and walk in there when they weren't supposed to, and
ninja. That is not what happened. That was a gone wrong type situation.
Have you ever had an open poly situation?
I have not. I've never been open. I'm a monogamy type of girl.
Yeah.
I was a cheater, and then I was a monogamy type of girl.
So, okay, Tin, how's your week? I didn't even get to ask you. How's your week?
It was good. Dang, I forgot what my story was for the week. Shucks.
Sorry.
She smoked.
Oh, no.
She smoked.
No, so just the highlight of my week is the fact that I don't have to work tomorrow. I thought that I had to work. Shout out to the homie Josh. He took my shift. And
shout out Josh. Thank you.
Big dog Josh. So now tomorrow I get a full day with my fiance with no children.
Oh yeah, so y'all about to be y'all are gonna eat some good dinner with some forks.
Know my name. My name.
Is that supposed to be Trey?
Yeah, that's who it is.
That's not who that was.
Who was it?
Who the hell was that?
I don't really sing.
That was
Come on, Diddy.
Yeah.
No, did you go sing? You gotta do the bop.
They did the bop.
No, yeah. So I'm gonna have quality time.
So that's what you're looking forward
It's
to.
the highlight of my week.
That's what's up. You're so cute.
You can
You
let loose when the kids are. You know when the kids are, you got to hold shit in.
You been a bust of blood
That
vessel
motherfucker
playing.
whole head finna pop over trying not to be loud in that motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Can't gonna have a red spot on his eye. What
Daddy! Like, no, I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. Get your kid and send him into the room. I ain't stopping.
Put on Paw Patrols and go in your ass and
For real.
your ass in the front room.
Yeah.
See, she gonna have
Y'all
all these
suck.
plans. She's gonna have all these plans to do something. She gonna go make dinner, gonna watch a movie. She gonna be asleep by 8:00.
Oh God, we are. That's fine.
Yeah, that is. You think it's gonna go down?
Yeah.
We
No,
gonna
that's
be asleep.
fine with me.
We gonna be in sleep at the 7
I told
o'clock
her-
game.
She said, "What do you want to do tomorrow?" I said, "I want to get up and I want to put sweats on and I want to go have breakfast and I want to go back to the house and watch TV."
Where y'all having breakfast at?
I don't know. We haven't decided yet.
Have you ever been to the Egg Station Expectation?
Yes.
That's actually it's expensive,
Yeah.
but it's actually
It's
really
pretty
good.
good. It's pretty good.
How's your week, KK? We didn't ask you.
My week
neither.
is the same. My week the same every week. Nothing changed. I got a set schedule for the rest of my life.
Any
until I retire.
any good football games you seen?
I guess I got a question. Like, because a lot of us have kids, so a lot of our kids are in youth sports. So,
yeah.
Like, what's like the craziest thing you seen at like a child's event?
I need to start going to some of your games because from what you've been telling us,
I haven't told you nothing. I haven't said anything. I'm asking y'all, what's the craziest thing you seen at a child?
Oh, I've seen all kind of stuff because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen two parents, like, let's say the lady had a son and the guy had a daughter, like they're not together, but they was like holding hands in the stands, and then one of their partners came in and the fight broke out.
Oh wow.
I've seen that.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. She sent good snacks last week. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
You
I don't know.
Speaking of games like that, not to cut you off, but I wouldn't. Way back in the day.
Many moons.
I would have loved to be a coach to one of these little teams.
Oh yeah.
Because I heard they be
It's
knocking
open season, baby.
off.
Not that I know.
Yeah.
Not that I know.
So your son wants some more playing time, huh?
I'm just trying to help the little boy learn how to dribble the ball, baby. That's all I'm trying to do.
They don't even be.
What are we naming that?
It's Lion Ass Liz.
Lion ass Liz.
Okay.
Lion Ash Liz.
Yes,
There you go.
It's Lion Ash
Lion
Liz.
Ash Liz.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was your week? Let's get shit off me. How was your week?
I'm trying to teach him how to shoot, baby. Come on.
Come on, Liz.
I go to the house
You
to
know-
help the boy with the basketball.
You know I train 1-on-1, right?
Hey,
I can help your kid. Like,
We're going to drive that ball to the hole.
all the way.
hey, go
the
run
way.
until I tell you to stop.
Right?
I be
Go outside and
right
dribble
back.
that ball 500 times in a row. If you mess up, you got to start over. I'll be back.
We're going to waive your
He
fees.
gonna play the whole game.
We gonna wave your
We're going
fees.
to waive your fees.
You say he gonna play the whole game? Oh, shit, till he tired, baby.
We gonna wave your fees. Is nasty.
He gonna run. He gonna get 20 carries a day.
Hey, why
That
you
is
talking?
nasty word.
But no, so my week it ended well. My white parenting. So the kids go to a charter school. Okay, Great Hearts is where they
Where
go to.
is that?
It's a bunch of them. They just literally just popped about 3 of
Okay.
them up recently.
Okay.
It's the one that my kids go to is on that side of town.
Is
Y'all
this
don't
the
need to know.
one? Not to be funny, but is this the one that came out in the news because
Yeah.
The lady had the Black Lives Matter. Mm-hmm. So listen, white people.
Oh, that was here?
Yeah. It was
no,
here.
I knew it was here. I just didn't know like where, like which one.
White folks, nothing against y'all, but don't lose your livelihood for Black Lives Matter. I mean, I appreciate the support, but you out here losing your jobs, losing y'all's livelihood and everything for Black Lives Matter. Let's not do that, please. Let's not do that. So, but yeah. So, what was the story with that whole thing? What? You remember?
I just remember administration had asked her to not wear the Black Lives Matter mask there at school. Mm-hmm. And she refused to stop wearing it, and so she got fired. So with Great Hearts, they preach no, what is it called? Pop culture. Oh. So she I believe she should have gotten fired. Because that's been something they wear uniforms. Their backpacks can't have any SpongeBob or nothing pop. They can't talk about pop culture. If you discuss pop culture, is that pop culture though?
It is. I mean, it should be history, but it's something.
That was my argument. But that's history.
It's not history yet though. But as of right now, it's more of what everything is doing because they have a real strict curriculum,
right?
And they and it's a really good curriculum,
right?
It's kind of stupid and very whitewashed, but it's a good curriculum. But again, so it's none of that talk in the school. No music, no dancing, no, none of that stuff.
Niggas is in jail.
No, it's pretty strict.
Hey, it is very cult-like.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is this?
That's probably Brittany.
She said she was on the call 4 minutes.
Call from Brittany.
There it is, Brittany.
Brittany,
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Oh.
I don't know. She got some kind of phone.
That's you.
I just pressed it. Is this Miss Brittany?
Hello?
This is?
Hey, what's going on, Miss Brittany? Brittany, weren't you supposed to call about 30 minutes ago?
Hey, don't do my friend like that.
I'm sorry.
That's what we not going to do. Don't even worry about it, sis. I got you.
Oh, that's your friend?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We grew up together.
Madison alone.
Oh, she went to Madison?
She went to Madison. She graduated maybe 05, 06.
She graduated 2004.
2004.
Get it right.
Thank you again.
Y'all went to Madison when there was black people there, huh?
Yeah.
It wasn't. I was the only black person in every class I had at Madison except for basketball.
Except basketball. It was only you and 2 other people. Well, thank you for calling the Socially Responsible Podcast, Brittany. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. So we were talking about, what was it that you wanted to touch on with us?
So I came in late, but we were talking about polygamy.
Yes.
And how that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's the devil.
Right?
Shut up.
Okay, well.
What are your thoughts on poly situations?
So I had an uncle, which just stop right there. This is just the beginning of the story.
I know a friend. I know a friend. I know a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tell your uncle I said hello. Hey, Brittany, uncle
so...
Jesus. Okay. Spit game,
talk to us,
So his brother has 2 babies' mothers that they have kids that are the same age, and he paid for everything. Their houses, their cars, like the women did nothing. That was the thing.
I got the wrong baby daddy.
Did they know about each other?
His thing was, yes. Oh, they hated each other. Yes, that was the thing. And the whole thing was why not put all the women under one household? Because then you have somebody else to watch your kids. You have someone to help out with housework, and the guy's not spending as much money on household things, so he can spend more money on you.
Is this a suggestion you're trying to make?
No, that's what he was telling her.
No, but you can't.
My mother snatched me. My mom came outside like, get the fuck inside. Yeah, she was not about
You can't do that, though, because the other mother is going to treat the other kid terrible.
Yeah.
Like, that whooping going to be harder than the whooping that your actual child get.
KK really feels adamant about this. We've talked about that before.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I would never let anybody else watch my kids like that. Like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if everyone's on the same page, like if I get more money to do what I want to do, that was his whole thing.
So
like,
this is based on
why
logistics.
Why would you not want everybody? Oh yeah, exactly, 100%.
He tried to really get them to go. He tried to get them to go fuck the whole block for. See, I'm gonna.
Fam had a business plan. Like,
this is what we gonna do. I need you to go suck dicks. All right. And what is it? I need you to go suck dicks.
Yeah.
So he had each kid's mother in their own house?
Yes. So he wanted to save financially by putting them in one house.
But like badass houses. Everybody had like a badass house. Everybody had everything paid for. Nobody had to do shit.
I can't.
Like, if I put all my resources towards one house, then
I couldn't do it.
I have questions.
Oh no, I couldn't either. No, girl, I had questions.
Is he black?
Yes.
What did he do for employment? Because food stamps only get you so far.
Oh my God! Shut up.
I'm just asking. I'm just curious.
Did he sell drugs? Because that's okay.
No,
it's really okay. Nothing wrong with selling drugs.
They're making fun of me.
Nope.
What did he do though?
Mm-mm. He was a CEO of a company that I cannot disclose.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he was good though.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
He was just
got
flexing.
money.
Yeah. He was flexing.
Yeah. What he was doing is better than alimony.
You niggas that make 30,000, y'all can't do that.
This conversation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
6 figures a year for sure. But it was like if I put everything towards something. Yes, the baby mamas were in like fucking Mercedes. All that kind of
they had to like it.
Yeah,
it wasn't a bad thing.
What was he doing around February of 2006?
signing the mortgage is what he was doing.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to see if maybe.
So he didn't live with none of them?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, did he live with any of them?
Where did he live?
Not with them. No, he had his own place.
Like by himself or like with somebody he actually liked?
Nope, by himself.
Okay, so was he going over to the houses and knocking each of these women off randomly when he wanted to, or were they just strictly business?
Yes, nope.
Oh.
He was there when he wanted to be there, gone when he wanted to be gone.
No,
he's dropping D off every
selfish.
now and then.
He's selfish. He should leave them apart like he was.
Yeah.
And since he's doing good financially, there's no reason why he needs to save money. And when one of the kids get 18, you kick the mama out and you just rent that house out and sell it.
Oh my God, you're a terrible person.
That's some real pimp shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's
wild.
Very impressive, sir.
I'm gonna salute. We're gonna give a salute to
very
we are not about to salute his ass.
Why not?
He gets a salute for providing for his family.
No, that's entertainment. I'm really proud of him.
Hold on, real quick, everyone. Can I please get a moment of silence?
Go to hell, Damien.
For real, no.
He's an ain't shit dude that just.
He's invited to the barbecue for sure.
He's black. He already invited.
He probably don't eat barbecue.
He gets 3 plates.
He's vegan. That's rich nigga shit.
He was an ain't shit nigga who just so happened to have money.
That's all it is. But
it's
a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
Money get you. We were talking about that earlier on the post.
Do whatever you want to do when you got money.
That's crazy.
Ain't no back talking, none of that.
Is it not?
I'm putting this nigga on child support.
I sat there and I was like, that makes sense. But like, fuck no, I couldn't do that. Like, no.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, that's why a dick like that isn't for everybody. Okay, deck like that is not for everybody.
But that
100%.
Think of all the people that is going through it right now that don't know.
That's different.
They ain't got no homes.
That's
They're
different.
paying their own rent.
If any woman out there is a CEO of a company and wants somebody to just stay home and drive a Mercedes.
Oh God.
KK ready. He has a hand
ready.
raised
I'm ready.
That's why KK like them old women.
They got to be ready to retire. Give me that check.
Well, Brittany, thank you for your poly story. If your uncle, you are ever interested in that lifestyle, we would love to have you come talk to us about it and give us some pointers about how you would handle that situation.
Brittany's finna tell you to go to hell.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that shit. Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Horrible.
You gotta say fork.
Horrible idea. That's a forking horrible idea, Brittany. We're never talking about poly situations.
But in theory, it makes sense. Like in theory, it makes sense without putting feelings into it.
So final question, real quick. Would you do? You said you would not do a poly situation ever. You said no, right?
Fuck no. Well, I mean, yeah, fuck no. No.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure we will not get you into the poly speed dating that we're gonna have coming up in November. You have a good evening, okay, Brittany? Thanks for the call.
Bye, Brittany.
Bye, Brittany.
Bye.
I would do it.
Uncle Cold motherfucker, though,
yeah,
boy, saying that's my type of knuckle.
That's my type of knuckle. Hey, that's Pinky right there. What's up, Pinky?
Pinky was broke.
Pinky had this long ass limousine, man. Pinky was not broken.
That's the only car he had.
Hey,
that nigga was going to HEB in that He was.
He's in the back of it, so you know he ain't driving. So that gotta account for something.
That's his cousin.
That's the LA kinfolk. But no, so listen. I'm gonna go back to my week because I think my week was awesome. I want to brag. Can I brag?
I gotta go. Crystal told me I look cute on the live. I gotta go home.
Well,
if you don't sit your little hot pants down,
if you ain't finna tell me some shit about another house and shit, nigga. So over now. Uncle ruined it for everybody. Made me look real broke, man.
Real normal,
real
right?
poor ass, not poor, man.
You look all normal and shit.
Yeah.
A little pedestrian.
Poor ass.
But no, so I was white parenting, okay, and I'm proud of my white parenting because
don't call it that, man. You just parenting.
Yeah,
we good parents too, nigga. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we ain't good parents. Like we don't put our kids in schools and stuff.
I mean,
you not finna disrespect KK because his baby graduated from Baylor.
Thank you, man. You better get this
Get
shit
it
right,
right.
man.
Period.
Okay, so I was white parenting, not y'all. I was white parenting. So I was, like I said, I was cooking dinner, having dinner ready by 6 o'clock.
Thank you.
You good?
Yeah.
You good right there? You
I'm
sure?
sorry. The mold is a little high.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. I got to give it that COVID
Yeah.
test.
Nigga,
real
this
quick.
shit going around. That's too far. Nigga, scoot your ass up.
Did y'all see KK's face?
They took my
I didn't see
temperature.
him.
No, I didn't know what it
I
was.
sneezed really hard. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I didn't know what that shit was.
I'm sorry.
So anyway, so I was parenting, and it was kind of cool because my kids, the teachers, gave me a notice saying that they did a good job. Mm-hmm. So I was actually proud about that. And then it's kind of cool because they have the next week off. So I had nothing else to do this weekend, right? So this weekend I was watching this show called, what was it, Brianna? I know I talked to you about it. American Murder.
Oh, my word.
The
You watched
Family
that?
Next Door.
Yeah, I watched it.
I want to talk
It's
about
American
that.
Murder.
Has anybody out there listening to the live or on the podcast, have y'all seen American Murder
on Netflix?
Family Next Door? And if you have, please leave a comment as to what you thought about it. A little quote, what do you call it? Little whatever is going to be some what do you call it? Spoilers.
Oh,
Some
spoiler
spoilers.
alert. Got you.
So
Spoiler alert at
what is
Now.
it?
timestamp.
It's about 37 minutes.
37 minutes. Make
So-
sure you put that in the description.
Yeah. So what was what was your take on that American Murder?
That man was sick, bro.
I don't know.
No, okay.
Well,
One, that nigga was sick. He killed his wife and then made his kids ride in the backseat with her body.
At their feet.
He killed his wife and then he made his kids ride in the backseat with her body.
At the kids' feet.
He killed his wife and then he made the kids ride in the backseat with her body.
And the bad thing about that wasn't even the worst part. That was like mild compared
What
to
was the worst part?
throwing them in the
when he took
tank.
the kids up to the tank.
Yeah,
Tank,
yeah.
when he put them in that tank.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the worst.
The no dad.
The second kid,
Yeah.
when after he killed the mother, dropped the first kid in the tank, and went to get the second kid to take up to an oil tank, right?
Yeah.
And as he was putting the kid down the oil tank, the kid was saying, "Daddy,
No,
don't
Dad."
kill me. No,
Yeah.
Daddy, don't
Yeah.
kill me." And he did that anyway. The tank was about 8 inches wide. It wasn't even a foot wide from
So
what
he
they
had to
said in the
stuff
video.
her in there.
So
Them
these
kids
were,
love the shit at that dude, man.
but to let
They
him do that
had
without
to.
fighting. But
Yeah.
not just that. You understand? The kids had he had no scratch marks on him. So
Mm-hmm.
the kids didn't fight Daddy. The wife didn't fight
Yeah.
Daddy. Like nobody fought
Apparently,
Daddy back.
and she was pregnant too.
Yeah.
Yeah, pregnant.
I think that's why he killed her. Was because he had a girlfriend.
But
He told the girlfriend he hadn't been fucking with his wife. So
he haven't though. They wasn't fucking.
They weren't. Well,
she was pregnant.
She was like 3 months pregnant.
no, they were fucking the night before when she died because
Yeah.
they had sex that night.
but she was
Yeah.
But-
pregnant.
Oh yeah, she was.
How do you
pregnant.
get pregnant, my nigga? You just
She just said that.
You just
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
my
dang
fault.
pootie tang.
That nigga said that. What I say?
You said that she was pregnant.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was
Yeah.
definitely forking.
But
You can get pregnant once though.
what'd you say?
What?
She can get pregnant fucking one time, so it ain't like
Oh, so
It doesn't
because-
matter.
she
They
was
were-
texting that her friend that she wasn't getting none. So
Well, okay, they weren't having sex consistently.
Yeah, not
that's what I'm
regular.
So
saying.
yeah, but they were still intimate, and
Yeah, but and he still told his girlfriend that he wasn't messing with his wife no more.
yeah, because she found out through the news thing that she was pregnant, and that's when she was like, "Oh my gosh!" So of course he got some backlash for it.
did y'all
But
see
this-
her interrogation?
Yeah, she was.
No. Say it. Hell no, I
Yeah.
didn't say that.
Do you think she
Yeah.
was believable? I don't think she had anything to do
Yeah,
with
she
it.
ain't
I don't
nothing
think
to
so
do with it.
either.
So this is my take on the whole thing. So again, we're talking about the American Murder Family Next Door. So I I'm gonna sit here and say I don't think he's 100% at fault. And this is just
killed him. Why?
But listen, and he was wrong, mind you. I don't think the thing he did with the kids was just some monstrous, ridiculous stuff. Like, I don't know how he could do it. Because not only did he kill the kids, he drove in 45 minutes to an hour to take them to the spot to kill the kids.
Okay, where's the part where you think he's not at fault?
He was going to work.
Yeah, it was his work site.
So it's not like he was going out of his way.
It was his work site.
But I'm saying he drove in 45 minutes to an hour with the idea that he's going to kill us. He had a lot of time to second guess himself and be like, okay, I'm not going to do it. I want to hear your point, though.
What's your point?
Okay,
I'm a little nervous, man.
So this is my point, okay? If you watch the video and the film, and if you saw the text messages that they were talking about after the whole before she died, how she was talking about how she would belittle him and make him look like less of a man. Let me finish. And make him look like less of a man all the time, right? And then she was also talking about, if you saw the part when he was Santa Claus, and she was like, where's the phone at? Why'd you forget the phone on the truck? So she was always talking down on him. There's another Facebook clip when she was talking about how I'm really the dominant one in the relationship. He just listens to what I do and does everything. Mind you, also at the beginning of their relationship, he was 245 pounds. He was a different man. He lost all that weight. He was 185 at that time.
For another girl, though.
But he lost all the weight, so he had a new feel about himself, right? Another woman comes and treats him like the man that he is, and she's not. She's always belittling and badgering him. If this was on the opposite foot, and if it was a man belittling a woman like that, putting her through all that kind of emotional stress, so to speak, and she was like, got tired of it and ended up killing him, we'd have a different conversation, and I know we would.
No,
we wouldn't.
Kill the kids.
No, we wouldn't.
There's a whole TV show called Snap that's about women that go through that same stuff.
They're forking wrong too.
And they go to prison.
No, I get it. I'm not saying that, but there's a lot more sympathy for those women that go to jail.
It doesn't matter whether you get sympathy or not. It doesn't change that you're right or wrong.
No. Again, well, I guess I did say he wasn't wrong. But it's not so much wrong, but like you don't have no understanding as to what. And again, there's no understanding why he killed the kids. We're not talking about that.
I even killed her. Just leave.
To get a little. I don't even know the word to call it, but so men are here theoretically to protect and provide, right? Truth. So when men do something that heinous to the people that they're supposed to protect and provide for, to me, I think society sees that worse because you're supposed to protect them and you're the one that's hurting them.
But don't you also have to look at it as she was never really treating him as the man that he should have been? Like emotional
semantics. Just from the outside looking in.
Emotional abuse is bad, they say. They say it's just as bad as physical abuse.
There's nothing that you can say to a person that warrants your life being taken.
I mean, but that is, and again, emotional trauma. I mean, people have PTSD. People go through things. Now, again, I think that's a weak cop out. Like, I'm not really, I'm just putting the other spin of the story, right? Mm-hmm. But when you talk about emotional abuse, it's a thing.
Sure.
Like, it's not even a little thing. And a lot of people aren't emotionally strapped to handle it. Mm-hmm. Again, remember, he was a little fat kid at this time, his whole life.
Understood. We all saw the house they live in, right?
Nice house.
We saw the cars that they drove, right?
These nice cars.
They were not strapped for cash, meaning they had the resources to do the work to rectify or to at least learn how to cope with that type of situation, with being a fat kid and changing the way that I live my life and my wife talking to me crazy.
But he did cope with it for the simple fact that he was 245 to 185 and he lost 60 pounds.
Sure.
So
and that didn't fix what was wrong with him. And
it never does. And that's a lot of people's problems when they work out. They're still that fat kid in their head. Mm-hmm. Other people see him as, something else, but he's still that, how he looks at himself as insignificant, so to speak. So again, you're right on that, but just because there's information and resources out there for everyone, just like it is for us, doesn't mean we know how to find them if we're not in that circle, so to speak, if that makes any sense. But I thought it was interesting how, and then of course, if you remember the show, how they're talking about all those conspiracy theorists are actually talking about how Miss Shannon or something like that.
Shannon.
How they were talking about.
I hate the way that they said her name.
Well, it's spelled like that. That's just her name.
It looked like Shannon.
It wasn't.
No, it had
two N's.
Yeah,
it's Shannon.
And it was An's.
That is crazy.
An's. It was A's. But then they're talking about how like people were actually mad at her for treating him like she was treating him. And I think there's some validity in that. I think that also needs to be looked at. Of course, he was wrong. He shouldn't have killed nobody.
He
just
killed any chance he had of getting sympathy when he dropped his kids in them tanks. Fam.
No, that was horrible. That was a whole nother conversation.
So Latoya says there's a whole Facebook group defending him because of the way that the wife was treating him.
And they can all go to hell.
No, that's so dumb.
And they can all go to hell.
She did admit, though, that she talked down.
Yeah.
So what?
So what?
No, we're not.
I'm not defending.
Yeah, we're not defending.
No, I know.
But that should be a conversation because emotional abuse is bad. You see what emotional abuse drove him to do. Not saying it's good, but there's emotional abuse is a thing.
Pussy drove him to that, man. It had nothing to do with no abuse, man. He wanted the new girl.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to get out. He wasn't man enough to.
That was a selfish crime.
It was.
He was weak. Weak. I mean, you saw how she talked to me. Like, okay, boo. He was weak. Like
exactly. Like he needed help.
He didn't need help, man.
He might have needed help, but honestly, like Kay said, that's a coward. That's a
crime.
coward.
That was just a coward way to get to the new girl.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. The other thing that I took from this, and it made me so mad. White privilege is so crazy and evident when it comes to the police. Oh,
you're gonna be okay, sir. We're gonna get through this.
You saw that?
We're gonna get through this.
I almost flipped my TV over, bro. I just killed.
I noticed that
three
too.
When they was at the neighbor house
in cold blood. No,
when they're interrogating him.
Oh yeah.
The law did him like this.
But
it's gonna be all right, bro. There ain't a better place.
Hey, the white lady, the lie detector, she wasn't with the shit though. Hey,
no, she was real tough.
Tell me what happened. Right now, what happened? Like, I'm tired of playing with you.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I think the daddy knew that he wasn't even shocked.
No, he was shocked.
Yeah, I think
he was like, I can't believe you did this.
I don't think the daddy was surprised.
Okay, if I sat here right next to you right now and said, I killed my wife and both my kids.
Like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna fuck with you.
I think he, because that's his son. So like, I think he was more disappointed. Like, I can't do nothing to help you out. I don't think he was surprised because he knew the nature of the situation. This wasn't like this story that we just got. We've got it in 45 minutes.
Right.
That situation was boiling for years and years.
Bro,
remember the family didn't like him.
So
they didn't like the wife.
About brutal ass murder. It's crazy. Like,
I watch a lot of TV.
There's just nothing that justifies taking someone's life in the manner that he did.
And I agree.
Like nothing.
I agree, but again, it is a conversation to have. There's a lot of emotionally abused people out there.
That don't mean you kill. You just emotionally abused. That's it. Like, it's not an excuse for doing the shit.
But there's not a lot. But there's
a lot of people that's fucked up. Like,
but see, I agree everything you're saying, KK. But you understand that these emotionally abused people are in situations they don't know how. Like, not everybody can cope with shit like you, or like me, or like Tina. To us, this is normal. Like, fucking leave or just or get a divorce or fix your situation or just deal with it and don't do nothing crazy. We understand that, but you understand
it's too grown to be. Oh, baby,
you would say that.
You got this shit, man.
But as you say that, you understand someone has just been murdered because of his abuse.
But you think you think it's because of that and not because he wanted to be with the new girl?
It's a bunch of things. It has a lot to do.
Did you see how happy he was in the pictures he was taking with the new girl?
But
when
they was going on adventures.
Yeah, that motherfucker was happy.
But do you ask yourself why he was happy? But it's deeper than just that.
He didn't even contact his kids for months. Like, he didn't.
You're not answering the question. Why though? Like there's a reason why he got to that situation. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason. I mean, there's a lot of turmoil.
Vagina.
No, but it's not just vagina. Also, like, again, mind you.
How do you know?
Mind you, you're 245, unattractive to the world, as he probably feels.
Right.
You lose 60 pounds. He had like a nice little shape. He was in your little abs and stuff. So he fixed himself up and he gets this attention. Not only attention from another female. She was a young female. She was pretty decent looking herself. So of course he's getting this attention that he's never gotten from the woman he fell in love with.
And this is why divorce is a thing, separations are a thing.
The wife doesn't see him as a 185-pound guy. She still sees him as that 245-pound guy.
Fuck.
Exactly. So she still treats him like that.
Cook, you fat fuck.
So and like she said, she was bossy.
She said that to him?
No.
I missed that
part. But you have to understand how bad you have to be. You understand how bad you have to be if you're out there admitting how bad you treat somebody and how much you belittle somebody. Sure. So like, I understand what you're saying, KK, but it's a whole lot more than just a little young thing. Like, it's a lot more to it. And again, a lot of females out there are going through these same situations that we're joking about, and they don't know how to get themselves out of it. Rather, not just emotional abuse, but actual physical abuse. And then they snap and do something. A whole TV show called Snapped about women going through this stuff.
It's not being abused, though. They just killers, though.
Most of them are being abused.
Nah, man. You watch it?
I watch it often.
I used
to watch it a lot.
I don't think they being abused.
I know the premise of the show.
Nah, it's just women. That's what's called snap. They just had enough. Whether the husband was cheating or was abusing the kids and she had enough, or physically or emotionally abusing them. That's what's called snap. They just snapped and went over the board.
Killing someone who's not physically harming you in that moment is wrong.
I get it, but again, we deal with emotion. That's why emotional abuse is something that should be addressed and talked about.
Sure.
And like you said, someone should be talked to. You have no excuse. You have good insurance, presumably.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
have enough money for counseling. Counseling also through your church is most likely free. So there's ways out. So anyone out there that's going through any emotional abuse, any physical abuse, I've always said this: get help. If you go home and you're not happy there, leave. Get out of that situation. You can go to any church. I've actually contacted a church, and I was going to go through counseling with the mother of my kids. It was her idea at first. I said, fuck that. I don't need to go. Fork that. I don't need to go to counseling.
I've done therapy.
I know you said it, and I agreed with you on doing it. I would do it, but I told her I'm not doing it. I don't need it. You need it. I don't need it. So I was like, I'm not doing it, and I was very, I guess, condescending about it. Finally, I was like, okay, no, let's do it. Let's do it because if it help you, it'll help us. And then she's like, well, I'm not going if you think just to help me. So then we didn't go. So it was one of those type of situations, and finally I was like, let's go. And 2 babies later, we never went. Whole nother conversation. If you listen to the old shows, it would be funny to you. Leona Marie, laugh. It's all for you. But yeah, so that's how the situation went. But again, like you said, you went to counseling and it helped your situation. Sure. And not just get counseling when you're in bad situations or in trouble. Just get it just because. Have somebody to talk to. And your friend, Taniqua, not a good person to have those talks with.
Taniqua gonna tell you to go to the club.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Go fork his friend. He fine. He been eyeballing you.
Not go fork his friend.
Go fork his friend.
That's the truth.
But yeah, so that was my week. So again, Bree, get on the mic. Tell us how the heathens are doing. Tell us who is on. Tell us, give us a hellos again. Hit the like button. Shout out to the heathens. Take it away, Brianna.
All right, y'all. Shout out Stephen Miles, Latoya Gates. We got Retaz, AC Turner.
AC. He's the loser. TLC, fan mail, Scrubs. You got everything except fan mail. Come on, AC. Who else you got, Bree?
We've got Joe Herrera.
Joe, he was my neighbor. So Joe is the guy that told me about pissing on a dog's mat, piss mat to get your dominance. That was Joe. That's
Joe gonna get your leg bit the fuck off.
Joe gonna give me some respect in these streets. That's what's gonna happen. Hey, Joe, I was telling him about how you were talking about you gonna piss on you piss on your girl's dog mat. The dog was barking and wouldn't calm down.
Who thought of that?
That's really funny.
Joe did. We're pissing on doggy mats. Who else we got, Bree? We
got Brittany Morgan.
Thanks for the call earlier, Brittany.
What's up, Brittany?
Madison alum. You graduated, didn't you? No, I'm just joking. Go ahead.
You're so rude. So rude.
Well, once again, thank everybody for tuning in and listening to the Socially Irresponsible Podcast.
Thank you.
Episode 35.
Andrea.
Simons. Miss Pampered Chef. Yeah. They hit the like, they hit the buttons. So don't just hit the button and like and give us smiles. Also, if you can, if you're on the podcast, we are on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify. We're out there. If you go, please subscribe. Give us some subscriptions, and don't only subscribe, also leave us some comments. We want to know what you think about the show. Not only do we want to know what y'all think about the show, we want the world to know what you think about the show.
Good or bad.
When
we can take it.
Yeah. When they see your comments, that makes them want to watch our show. And once a lot of people get a hold of us and see where we're at and are able to find us, we're going to be able to do more things for you guys. So again, I always appreciate y'all for watching and listening to our show. So thank you for that.
Hold on real quick. I want to shout out Soar John D on YouTube right now. We are reading your comments.
Thank you for watching on YouTube. So this week I was going to give an icebreaker this week. We're not going to do an icebreaker. We have a good one for you next week. We're going to have there's a movie coming out I really wanted to highlight. So Coming to America 2 has been made. Okay? Why are you shaking your head?
I'm not a fan of reboots.
It's not a reboot. It's a part 2.
Doesn't matter.
It's a part 2.
The sequel has to come like immediately.
So you're not a fan at all?
Nah, I feel like Coming to America is such a classic. You gotta leave it alone.
Okay, so this Coming to America 2, I'm gonna give you kind of a synopsis. So I have to kind of move my green line on my phone to read this, so bear with me, please. So the movie is about Eddie Murphy. He returns to America after discovering that he has a son in Queens, which is weird. So how did he get I guess when he was soiling his royal oats before he got married. Okay,
yeah, he shot somebody club up.
Pop, pop. Probably the transvestite that was in the scene with.
What did you just say?
That's what it was.
Trans person.
So transvestite is that?
That don't say it no more. That's like it's like the F word.
Really?
Yes. It's worse than the F word, to be honest. A trans person.
Can I ask why that is offensive?
You don't know.
But that's not like a dictionary Webster word though. I thought that was really what they're called.
Trans
person.
But
this was like in the 80s.
No.
Trans?
No.
Person. We're talking about a movie that's coming out in 2020, right? Trans?
Person.
Transient?
No.
Trans? Person. Yeah. Then you don't have to figure out if it's a trans woman, a trans man. You could say trans person, and it covers everybody.
So okay. So we're going to just put them all in one group.
Yep.
Like niggas.
Sure.
Cool. So a trans person,
yes.
When he was in the club, he could have shot that trans person's club up. Surgeries and technology wasn't good like that back then.
It wasn't. I don't think that's how that worked. But
we're gonna go with that, okay?
Okay.
So Eddie Murphy got a trans person pregnant and found out they had a son in Queens.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we know.
Don't do that.
And he never knew about. Okay. So to honor his father's dying wish, he returned to America to prepare his son to be the newly crowned Prince of Zamunda. Which is, if you didn't know this, it's a fictional country in the film. They wanted us to.
It's by Wakanda.
Yeah, it's
right next to
door.
Wakanda.
Right next door. So the movie, of course, is coming out December 18th. Amazon just paid Paramount, I believe it was, $125 million to get rights to air this movie on Amazon.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to stream it.
Yeah, to be able to stream it December 18th. So of course it has Kiki Lane. Anyone remember Kiki Lane? From the movie the Bill Street. This could talk on Bill Street.
If Bill Street can talk.
If Bill Street can talk.
Never heard of it.
It was good. And then have you ever seen Old Guard? The Old Guard. Have you seen this on Netflix?
Yes, it's the best.
The black girl. That's Kiki Lane.
Oh, I didn't know that was her real name.
Lane. Kiki Lane. That's her. Have you seen? Okay, so watch Old Guard. It has Charlize Theron, whatever her name is. I'm in love with her. And she's African, so I'm still with my black roots.
Ugh.
You don't like her?
It's not your cup of tea.
My thing was
I don't like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. She's from
like
Africa though. South Africa. She's more black than you. Okay, never mind.
Nah, you tried it.
Yeah, no, never mind. I'll take that back.
Continue.
But she was in so anyway, Devil's Advocate is one of my favorite movies. Okay. I just like the premise, and of course she's the wife to Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
But anyway, she's in the movie Old Guard, and the black lady in that movie is whatever. Old Guard is going to be like a trilogy type movie. It's from books. Watch it. Netflix. Everyone listening, Netflix. Old Guard. Okay. Watch it if you've seen it. Put a smiley face, thumbs up. It's a great movie. Black superhero, and it's a female lead. Wesley Snipes is in this movie. Leslie Jones, of course, Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy. James Earl Jones. So they got Darth Vader. How do you say the bad guy in Star Wars?
I've never watched Star Wars.
Me either.
Do you know the bad guy? The guy that was big and black. Do you know his name?
Darth Vader, isn't it?
That what you talking about?
What's his name?
Darth Vader?
No.
It's Darth Vader.
That's what I said.
It's German.
I didn't say dark. I said dark. D-A-R-T-H, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
My kids were always saying, Darth Vader. I was like, you go to timeout. Get the hell out of here.
I've never seen a Star Wars movie.
I can't watch it
ever.
I've never watched... I want to watch them because the whole story behind it, the good and evil, is actually pretty dope from what I heard. It's just a filmography, like it just looks so corny. I just can't sit down. Yeah. But Tracy Morgan is in it, so that's going to be pretty good. And then Sherry Healy, which was his wife in the first one, or the girl. Yeah, not the one that was,
Lisa McDowell.
Oh. Bark like a dog.
That's not
her.
Vanessa Bell.
Not her. That wife. The other wife.
Lisa McDowell. Yeah, her. She yelled at me. But anyway, that's coming out.
Is the Soul Glow dude gonna be on that motherfucker? No.
I think he died.
Eric LaSalle.
Yeah,
Eric LaSalle did not die
in the movie. So what happened? He died.
Okay.
I want to have all the little barbershop. I might check it out. I'm
definitely gonna check it out on Amazon. So it's crazy because
whoever decides to go ahead and bootleg that for the Fire Stick, you let me know, and I'm
you're really not gonna watch it. See, I think it's cool. So I think a lot of movies are actually going to lose money because now that since this COVID happened, ain't nobody going to be throwing movies and paying for distributors.
You drive by a movie, that'd be 4 cars outside.
Yeah, we gonna everybody.
They just in there fucking. You want to go watch a movie?
They're forking.
Forking, my bad.
16-year-olds out there forking. Something else that happened that we got out of the news this week: the Lakers. We're gonna get a very good. I don't care what nobody says. I support
that fully.
I don't care what anyone says.
What was that for if they won?
It's a big asterisk. It's like 2 asterisks next to this.
No, it's not, man.
If the Spurs got an asterisk in 99, the Lakers have one this year.
And that was actually a full season with no break. It was just a little less.
No, it wasn't.
It was 50 games.
No, but it was no break. It was no break. They did 50 games, then a playoff. So they went through the whole grind of the season.
They traveled.
Home court, away, everything. So
it's not an asterisk.
Yeah, it is.
It is. If the Spurs is, that definitely is one. It wasn't a real season. No way you can sit here and say it was a real season.
Just because people say the Spurs have asterisk, they don't have an asterisk. They got banners hanging up. What are you talking about?
But it was a questionable season. But they're actually the best team out there that year. So
people make that argument all the time.
But it's not an argument. It was a lockout in 2014.
I mean, it might not be an argument to you, but there are other people that definitely feel otherwise.
It's definitely an argument. Nah. But that one is definitely, if the Spurs, this one is 2 asterisks, and it's
why is it 2?
It was just weird. It was the playoffs. The playoffs would have unwinded differently if the season would have came up and the whole season would have had. The seeds would have been different, and
seeds would have been different.
Everything.
But like people wouldn't have been coming in
fresh.
How the
seeds
like
would have
they
been
did.
different?
Yeah. There's no way that would have been the same. There's no way in life. If something changes, you're gonna alter the future. There's no way.
That like 3-way, 4-way tie with they had at the bottom of the Western Conference. That I feel like that would have shaped different.
The way it's supposed to play out though.
Due to the
changes.
They
played how many fewer games?
Like 20. Well, first of all,
so y'all thought the Spurs was gonna make the playoffs?
That was never nothing.
No, it has nothing to do with the Spurs.
Well, you just said the Spurs played in the.
It's how everything ended, how everything played out.
No, yeah, I'm talking about there was Memphis, San Antonio, Portland and one more,
Jazz,
and Utah. That were all within like 1 or 2 games of each other. They were tied when we went on break.
Sacramento, not Utah.
No, I thought
Utah was
Utah was already
Utah
in.
Made it. That's
right.
Yeah,
Utah was already in. It might have been Sacramento, but either way it goes. There were 4 teams within like a game of one another,
but they
played 20 fewer games.
But they played after it was all tied. They played an extra game.
Yeah, they played
to see which one.
They did a play-in.
It was just different. I get what you're saying, but if you alternate the future. If you alternate an event, it's gonna change the course of where
Lakers was once. It was that's just how the fuck it was gonna play out, regardless, dog. That's your opinion. You got the button, nigga. I could put a button on my phone and do the same shit.
I give you an applause. Are you a Lakers fan?
Nah, man, I'm a Spurs fan. It just
I don't like it. And again, I will say that they had the best team in the NBA during the lockout.
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
No, they had the best team.
Who you think was better than them?
What you mean? Who was better?
Who was better?
Better team?
Lakers,
who was better than AD and LeBron out there?
Clippers was better
on paper.
On paper, they did not play good.
But it don't matter. You asking who was better? Is
it
on paper?
As a team playing playing on the court.
Yeah,
I seen the Clippers.
Phoenix was better. They went 8-0.
Phoenix would have been nice. I would have liked to see Phoenix.
And that's another reason why I feel like the bubble kind of water shit down.
But they was 20 games behind. It didn't matter if they played 30. They
weren't 20 games out of the 9th seed. Yeah. They wouldn't have been there if they were 20 games out of the 9th seed. They almost made the playoffs.
Man, Google this shit, man.
They almost made the playoffs.
Yeah, because remember they didn't take the lower team. They only took the team that had a chance to make it to the playoffs.
I know.
So they're in that run. But the thing is that they were playing very good basketball.
But
if it was a longer season,
if they get those other 20 games,
they could have got in.
It might be different.
And then not only that, and we're not going to make a basketball talk that long because I don't.
Is it because of LeBron or you just hate the Lakers?
I just don't like how the season played
out. It's forked the Lakers forever on mine.
It what?
Yeah.
It's forked the Lakers forever.
I like the Lakers. I'm not with you on that. I'm not a LeBron fan.
It's like that with a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm not a LeBron fan. I like the Lakers, but I just think that it was a very like the NFL season is also kind of weird to watch too. But I mean, you also have to think about it. Steph Curry and them weren't playing. Clay wasn't playing.
It's completely different.
Kyrie wasn't playing. KD wasn't playing. You had a lot of all-stars that were not playing. So I mean, this season good for the Lakers. They got LeBron got his 4th ring. So that's great. I'm not dissing them at all for it. They had the best team in the NBA in the bubble. So, I mean, congratulations to LeBron for what he did and for AD.
They get 2 asterisks.
And then Dwight Howard, I don't like how he got that ring. I don't like how Danny Green got his other ring. Not Gary Payton. Rondo, I like Rondo. Rondo played his butt off.
He did. Playoff Rondo is
it's a different guy.
You don't like how they got their ring?
We started off the whole conversation by me saying I don't like how they got their ring.
No, you talk about them players, certain players.
Nah, it's just some people that I don't know, just
coasted to a ring.
Yeah, just coasted to a ring.
That's what a lot of people do now.
Yeah, I just don't like it, man. But anyway, so congratulations to the Lakers. And if you talk about California, we have the Clippers, Tyrone Lue. You heard about that?
Yeah.
So
I'm just blown away by the fact that people think that Tyrone Lue is actually a good coach.
He's not, especially now that he's not going to have LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. He only coaches great talent. He's never had an okay team and coached them up.
Well, hasn't he only coached one team ever?
I think only Cleveland.
Yeah, so he's never the coach.
That's what I'm saying.
What's insulting to me?
He gonna get exposed. Remember Bill Walton? Not Bill Walton. His son. What's his son? Luke Walton.
Oh, Luke Walton.
He coached Golden State.
Luke Walton wasn't a bad coach.
He coached Golden State.
Bad team.
Golden State was great.
No, but
he went to the Lakers.
He did good at the Lakers.
Terrible team.
Horrible team.
He's a great coach though, right?
But you have to have talent also.
Man, y'all motherfuckers just be all over the place, man.
No, you don't think so?
That's not a first head coaching job for somebody. Yeah. You can't prove that you're a great coach season 1 with a shit roster.
The YMCA squad.
But you can be a great coach with Steph Curry and Draymond and
Nobody
Clay.
said he was great.
That's why he got all the.
They said that
why he not working that in?
They said he did.
He a great coach, right?
They said he did a good job stepping in for Steve Kerr.
He did. I could have coached them motherfuckers to that.
You probably could have. That's why nobody's calling him great.
Because the culture was already set. But when he went to the Lakers, he did a good job there. Yeah. He just had a very bad team. They did more than they expected to, and also
he did was get a chance at a job. Yeah. That's all he did. Nobody said he was great.
And they did say he was great. That's why he got the job.
No,
not at all.
He had a great record with. Anyway, and then he's not coaching because he was over there trying to knock off every interviewer and everything. That's why he's not coaching no more. He had all that sexual stuff on him. Yeah. And then what's more insulting to me as we talk about basketball, if I was Doc Rivers, I'd feel very disrespected.
Wow.
This is the guy you're going to bring in after me?
Because they couldn't wait to get him out to get Kawhi who he wanted. That's really all it came down to.
You're going to fire him. You're going to fire me and hire Tyrone Lue? That's my replacement? Yeah. Are you really serious, guys?
Did y'all see the stuff Kawhi was getting away with, though?
What do you mean?
Kawhi was late to flights. This motherfucker lived in San Diego.
Because he lived in San Diego.
Driving.
That's where he's from.
Yeah.
But they babied the dude, man. And
Kawhi was riding a helicopter.
People didn't like it.
Yeah, it was.
It was Doc's decision. They were
well, even the situation with Paul George, with his son.
With Doc's daughter?
Yeah, Doc's daughter. Paul George would have never played on my squad.
But she married to Steph Curry, brother, though, so.
But Paul George would have never played on my squad.
Because he knocked off your daughter?
Just the way the situation
Because he treated my daughter bad.
Cheated on her and everything.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas kill me with that shit.
I mean,
what you
again.
Mean? Huh? What you mean?
You can do this shit to my daughter. You out here doing it to somebody else's daughter, though.
But if you're not, that might be him. But if that right is right and wrong is wrong. You don't get a pass based on who you are.
So you go, he can hoop though. So just because he did your daughter bad, he can't play on your team.
If I have a say in it,
yeah.
So who cares about my daughter's feelings because you can play basketball? And then my daughter has to see me every day.
Your profession is a basketball coach.
And let's be real.
You're not hiring him to work at your store.
And let's be real.
You the coach. You don't.
Paul George not good enough to step on my daughter's feelings. Let's put it like that.
She's married to somebody.
The season that he played was not good enough.
But she's married. Why are he worried about who the fuck what he did to her?
I just don't think
disrespect is disrespect.
Yeah, I mean,
this nigga here, you shit crazy.
No, I mean, I'm the first one to say I've done a lot of bad stuff, and
everybody has though.
But I'm not sitting here and saying that I'm okay for doing it. I'm just saying you're not gonna do that to my daughter. If I can control it,
right?
Just like
if I have a say in it,
if somebody else.
So you out here chasing motherfucker with daddy issues, huh?
No, I'm just saying if they, I mean, yeah. So next topic.
I don't even know where that went.
Because you could get away with it. Because you can get away with it.
I mean, it's what it is, man. I mean, if someone else's daughter who I've dated and didn't do as right as they wish I would have, could have stopped me from dating their daughter, I'm pretty sure they would have, as they should.
But it stopped you from getting work, though.
If he had an ability to stop me from getting work, he should have.
So nobody else is going to pick him up? He just not playing for my team.
That's it.
It's 29 other teams in the league he could holler at.
Strictly personal. And I would understand it. Like, I understand, bro. Like, it wouldn't be no hard feelings because I put myself in accountability, man. I mean, shit.
I guess.
I mean, shirt. But anyway.
And people let emotions and stuff come into a lot more business in the NBA than people realize, I think.
I think so, too.
Which one of them Barry brothers was on the Spurs?
Brent?
Tony Parker.
That part. So when Brent Barry came and started working in the front office for the Spurs, where did Tony Parker go? To Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
Peace. Because Tony Parker smashed his wife.
What that got to do with Brent Barry, though? You think the Spurs would choose Brent Barry over Tony Parker? Tony Parker didn't.
Listen to me. Listen to what I just said.
Tony Parker didn't have no play. What position was he gonna play?
They chose Kawhi Leonard over Tony. It was Kawhi when that whole hurt and injury.
That had nothing to do with Brent Barry. Brent Barry. No, Tony Parker was a third string point guard. He wasn't gonna do shit here.
Brent Barry came and was working in the front office for the Spurs. Within a month of him taking that position, Tony Parker was in Charlotte.
Tony Parker was leaving anyway.
He could have chosen to retire from the Spurs. They could have given him that option. Brent Barry said, "Bye, fool."
So
Brent Barry had no say in that shit.
Are we gonna get back on?
Sure.
Topic?
Sure.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't even know what topic we was on.
I don't know where we was at.
It was just
you talked about the Lakers.
Let's get it back.
That's it. No, we talked about Lakers and everyone. Thanks, Bree. Keep us honest.
Amen.
We have Ashley calling. She's gonna call in because she has something that she wants to talk about. She's been consistent. This is 2 weeks in a row for Ashley, so we should give her an applause. Yeah, we should really give her an applause. I'm gonna call her and see if I can do it.
My head hurts.
Call from Ashley. To accept, press 1.
Why are y'all always saying y'all's government? I need to fix that.
They calling from prison.
Yeah, this is Ashley, badge number 156342XY.
It took me a second. I was like, what am I listening to?
Geez, what's going on, Ashley? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Once again, this is 2 weeks in a row for you. Thank you for tuning in and calling. I appreciate you.
So do we ask Ashley how her week was?
Yeah, Ashley, how was your week? I think you just did.
My week was good. I mean, work is work. PSA, don't send your kids to school. Appreciate it.
She said don't send your kids
to
school.
Virtual, please.
I have the truancy officers out there tearing their door up. How was
making it on virtually?
You're silly. Just teach these kids that your knowledge is gonna guide their future. Talk to us. I'm trying. Talk to us, Ash. You had something that you wanted to call in and talk to us about. I know I got a text and we kind of talked to each other. Speak your truth, Queen. Can I say that? Sis.
So
Speak your truth, sis.
Today's topic is not one of my wild topics, but I don't know if you guys have seen on social media. I'm sorry?
I said click.
On social media, there's a woman who's gone viral. Her name is Aziza Murphy. She is currently asking social media for help.
Okay.
And so basically what happened is that she was dating this guy for 4 months apparently, and he's been stalking her, and because she broke up with him, and so she's having a hard time feeling safe, right? Mm-hmm. So this little incident actually struck a nerve with me because in 2 weeks it will be my year anniversary. I actually had
a year anniversary for what?
I had an accident, I guess you could call it, about a year ago when I got home to my apartment. A neighbor broke into the apartment, or attempted to break into the apartment.
Oh, wow.
And so...
so we have anniversaries for stuff like that? Like we celebrate that?
Like, I mean, wow. It's not like it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's coming up. So anyways, he tried to break in and the cops never showed up. So what ended up happening is that I climbed off the balcony of my apartment. And the plan was to slide down the balcony and jump to the first floor
and jump off there, but I didn't reach. So long story short, I ended up breaking my spine and my foot.
Oh.
And so the crazy thing is that even when I was in the hospital having surgery and all that stuff, I still could not press charges against the gentleman because by law they have to actually break into the apartment. Okay, so when I read about her, reading on social media about her, she was basically just asking for financial help because she said that this has affected her life in so many ways, right? Like she had to move, she had to quit her job to get away from him. And legally, the cops are saying that she can't do anything because technically he hasn't hurt her yet.
Ashley.
And so I know, yes.
What has I guess this situation with this gentleman, or I don't know if we can call him a gentleman, but this guy, and what is her name again, if I may ask?
Aziza Murphy.
Aziza Murphy. So what is the situation with, what has he done to her?
So he's actually tried breaking into her house, which she has video footage of it. He has sent her death threats on Instagram in her DMs. And so, and then I think she even said, well, like she said that she tried to drop him off at the train station and he wouldn't get off the car.
Okay.
So just like all these things. So she ended up quitting her job and moving, right? But it's like her life has taken a hit by it, you know? And that's, I mean, for the rest of my life, I'm going to have I have a limp when I walk. I mean, it's supposed to go away, but they don't really know. My spine is not the same. Mm-hmm. I had to take a pay cut from work because of all this. Like my apartments wouldn't let me out of the lease. The same apartments that it happened in, mm-hmm. even though I told them like neighbor tried to break in, they were still like, well, you got to pay. You got to pay to break the lease.
They wouldn't
like,
let you
I had no break.
They wouldn't let you leave the apartment without paying like fees or nothing. You had to pay out your lease.
No, I had to pay.
Wow.
Yes, I had to pay to get out of my lease. And that's because, I mean, at that point I was like handicapped. I couldn't even get into the apartment anymore. So, yeah, it's just crazy. So I really was just calling just to kind of shine light on this because this happens a lot more than what people realize.
Why don't the police do anything until you get hurt?
Because no crime has been committed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Minority Report where you can arrest somebody for what you think they're about to do before they do it.
So they were just at the house just...
But they can smoke you because they think you got a gun.
Oh, no.
But I digress.
What? How did you jump?
But I digress.
What floor was you on, Ashley?
That's a whole nother very relevant conversation. Go ahead, Ashley. I'm sorry.
I was on the second floor.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I mean, it didn't seem like a very far, like to me, when, you know, in the moment, I thought I could handle it. But.
Oh, I'm not trying to be funny. They ain't laughing and shit. They just like,
no, I know
second
you don't like
fucking
heights.
high. Yeah, second floor. No, I don't have a problem with
heights. Just elevator.
Yeah.
Stairway K.
Oh, we can laugh and shit now? Oh, okay.
No,
okay, then no one even make this story funny. No, I'll play.
No, I mean, honestly, it's crazy looking back now, but I don't wish that on anybody. So if anybody's listening to this, I really do hope that women, it made me realize that women do have a lot more to worry about than men, right? As far as safety goes, even though men swear that we don't, we do.
Men so hold on. Men swear what?
That women, because one time I talked to Damien about this, and he just said that he would have wished that I wouldn't have done that I wouldn't have jumped, basically, right? He was more like you could have hurt yourself, but
you did.
You did. Like really bad.
You did.
I did hurt myself. Yeah.
Because the thing, actually, like I know, I understand, and this is me talking on the outside looking in. This is me, Monday morning quarterback, and so I'm in a different position as you are, but. Thinking about it, like you could have broke your spine to where you could have never walked again. You could have broke your leg to the point where they had to amputate it. I mean, again, me on the outside looking in, it's kind of a hard situation to stomach or even to think about. But, you know, fight or flight, man. And I'm a big fighter. But again, I am a man.
You a man, though.
I am a man. No, I get it. I understand.
Oh.
So I am a man. But,
but
it just sucks.
That's the point. Yeah, that's just the point that as women, it's different for us, right? And I mean, this guy, he was huge. Like, he was a big guy. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm only 5'2". There's not, I was like, if I get this knife and he knocks it out of my hand, I lose. So.
But Ashley,
and it was a neighbor.
Ashley, you're 5'2" and thick though. You 2C's thick.
I could have sat on him, huh?
Yeah, you thick.
It's not funny.
2C's.
Really not funny.
You could have handled it.
Don't you watch movies and that shit looks so simple? I could jump off this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Yeah, it seems simple until you had to do that shit.
But just like in movies, when you see and like a woman is mad and she hits a dude in the head with a bat and he just turns his head and still attacks her, nah, he's out of there in real life. You hit him in the head with a bat, it's a wrap. So I mean, just as glorified as it looks from jumping from the 3rd floor and you just roll and you're good, that as fake as that is, it's also fake. Hit somebody in the head with a bat, it's a wrap. He's done. So what did you do to get yourself? Of course, you had to financially put yourself under strain. I'm pretty sure you broke your spine, so there were some medical situations and bills, premiums, and deductibles you had to take care of to satisfy that. What did you do to get yourself through and in or out of that situation? Or are you even out of it yet?
You mean like physically?
That sounded like a real interview question. Go ahead.
Mentally, I know. I definitely went to therapy, guys. So if you're listening, whatever you need, when you're going through something, seek the therapy that you need, because PTSD is real, and I was very scared to be home alone after that.
Are you still scared about being home now?
Very much so.
Okay.
Sometimes. It comes in waves now. I've definitely made progress, right? But I think as women, we just have to be more alert and aware. Granted, I was aware. I knew exactly who he was because of the fact that I had seen him around, right? I never spoke to him or anything like that, but I do think it's important that women are aware of their surroundings at all times, especially if you're single.
Yeah, no. I mean, not even just single, just even if you're just a woman, period, living by yourself. So.
And you made a frantic 911 call and they didn't come at all?
Yeah. Next time.
Oh, I made like 7 911 calls and they didn't come.
He broke
they
in
got
slow.
As a matter of fact, even after I jumped, I jumped off the balcony, right? And when I landed, I could immediately feel that I broke my back. And so I was trying to get myself up, and he came running downstairs after me. So I hopped on one foot because my other foot was completely dislocated. I hopped on one foot to my car.
She has a picture of her foot dislocated. It looks, what's his, Gordonish. All right, finish the story. It was ugly.
Oh, yeah, it's so gory.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see it, though?
No, hey, if you have it, no joke. If you have it, and if you don't mind, post it on the in the comments.
I definitely will.
Yeah, post in the comments.
But yeah, so he came downstairs after me, and I hopped to the car, got in, drove myself around with a broken back, and then when I called 911 again, this time I told them that I broke my back, that I jumped and broke my back, and then the ambulance was there in like maybe 5 minutes tops. Mm-hmm. The cops still made me wait another 15 minutes before they showed up.
I broke my back. What happened? My back.
I broke my back.
Spinal.
It's spinal.
That's crazy.
It's spinal.
Yeah, no, it's in all honesty, Ashley, it's good that you can laugh about it after the fact, but it sucks that you even had to go through this situation. And not just that, it sucks that, there's many women out there going through situations like that because of men. Just people. I guess I can put it on men because we're the ones out there causing this havoc. So it sucks. Your story is horrible. I'm sorry you had to go through it. And you know how I was. I expressed greatly how disappointed I was in this story. And not just the story, but the simple fact that you had to go through it. So it sucks. I don't know what to say.
We're glad you're okay.
Yeah, we're glad you're okay. Sure.
Yes, I just wanted to share it, just so just to share the importance of being aware and just knowing that this happens.
Well,
stalking is not an time to stop.
Yeah, if you any advice I'd give to any woman, go to the academy and get one of those bats for the little league kids. They're very light and they're short. Yeah, get an aluminum bat. Not the real long bat.
The little
gun. Yeah, the little ones that are about
bat.
18 inches long, and just put that have it next to your bed, or have another one behind the door. Have a couple of them in the house. They're like what, $10-15, and let someone come in the house and attack you. Let them come close enough and just swing at their forehead as hard as you can.
Andrea says she'll shoot them.
Or do that.
That's fine.
You can also purchase a gun at Academy.
Whichever.
Instead of playing baseball.
Yeah. I mean, she ain't playing around.
Why don't you get 2 footballs while you're at it? Shit. Talk about it. Like, all right. Gotta let motherfucker know you knock on the door one more time, bullets flying through this bitch, homeboy. Oh, motherfucker got guns?
Yeah, shit. I'd have shut that goddamn door up.
Yeah, do that. I mean, yeah, but
so he lived in the apartments?
Neighbor, you said, right? So what is the situation now? He said he was your neighbor. He lived in the apartments. Is he still there? Is any consequences, repercussions? Yeah, you don't have a brother that you can holler at?
I did. What? No. So I do have a brother and I have a dad that did come, and they definitely were upset. However, obviously, I didn't want them to get into any trouble. No, nothing happened to him.
Who didn't
let me?
Nigga, what's the who? That motherfucker say, unless he be coming over from jelly or something. What the fuck you want, man?
What door is his? Hey, come here.
You really didn't want him to get in trouble?
Did.
No,
they did
she
try,
didn't want
but
her brother and her dad to get in trouble.
No,
I didn't want my brother and my dad to get in trouble.
That's trouble that we volunteer for.
Yeah.
We would have volunteered for that trouble.
Yeah, I would have been in jail. I'd have been cool. I'd have been getting out by now, though.
It's people that love shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You Mexican too from the valley? You could have found somebody down there for 2 tacos and a hot pocket.
All right.
Shut up.
You ain't shit.
I don't know, but just a PSA, that guy definitely is still roaming around free in San Antonio. So
damn.
Do you know his name? Did you report him? Did you make a Facebook page about him?
No, I don't know anything about this man. I just know that he lived in the apartment below me.
Whoa.
That's it.
Well,
he would have had a lot of knocks at this motherfucker.
He's a piece of shirt.
Oh, man.
A whole forking piece of shirt. But again, Ashley, we're sorry about your story. Did you have any resources or numbers that you called? Or do you have any numbers that you know of that you can give anybody who's listening?
I was actually looking some up, though, to post. I find one, because the ones that I found were not for Texas. So the ones that I find, I'll go ahead and post them in the comments.
Okay, do that for us, and we'll shout them out. We'll have Brianna call them out when she sees them posted. If you can, text her, so we can give that information to people that are listening. Hopefully, no one is going through this situation, and this is going to go upon deaf ears. But if someone is, call 911. Don't call us.
But they didn't come though. You better call.
No, call your brother. Let your brother go to jail for this. It's cool. But once again, Ashley,
before you go, any hood rat friend shit or not? Or no?
She found new friends.
Yeah, no.
Any of your hood rat friends bullshit going on or not?
Summertime is over. She back to work. It's a whole different lifestyle. She ain't got no.
Okay.
Her freedom has changed.
All right, y'all.
You have a good one, Ashley. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, Ashley.
All right, bye.
She's any hood rat friends.
I got daughters, nigga. That shit wouldn't have went down like that. She would have been hurt, but
if it did go down, I'm going to jail that next week, man.
Next week, nigga, I'm going to jail in an hour, nigga.
I'm okay with it. Like I'm out of there. Give my daughters a kiss. Like that's crazy. Have you ever been in any situation like that, Brianna?
I have.
To where you had someone harassing you?
I did.
Going to your house and swinging on your pole without you being there?
No, can't nobody else swing on my pole.
Charlie, what's his name? Charlie can.
No, that's funny. I don't think he was swinging on my pole.
He was all in your.
He was in my goodie bags.
He had your leather on and shit. You was smacking his ass with your leather.
My whips, my chains, my swings, everything.
What was your situation with your situation?
So I bartended years ago. And
long.
Many moons.
Yeah, my whole days back then.
4 scores and 7 years ago. I like a woman that can call themselves a hoe. I appreciate that.
Hey, I tell everybody, you supposed to hoe until you're 23.
That's
after that,
young, though.
You need to
that's still
get
really
it together.
Hoe until your 30s. Niggas have fun.
For real.
Shit, look.
That's too long.
Hoe until your 50s.
Andrea, you funny right now.
What she say?
She said, "Where's the couch surfer dude?"
Oh.
He's gone.
He wasn't getting no butt, so he vacated quickly.
No, he found him a place.
I would have found me a place too.
I told y'all he was finding a place
too.
I would have found me a place.
Did he get something for you?
He was trying to find a place in your place.
He wasn't invited.
He was inside.
Tell us about
not
the dude.
Inside.
There's no way I could be inside a motherfucking woman's house for that long.
Hours.
He was only at my house like 3-4 days.
Too long.
That's still long though, man. Me at the first night.
What happened with
my situation?
Stalking you?
I bartended and I had some regulars, and there's a few of them, and I say a few because there were about 3 of them
hot mama
who had followed me home at different times.
Oh wow.
Yeah. To the point where two of them actually got into it in the parking lot at the apartments I was living in at the time.
To see who's going
what you doing here?
Break into you first?
I guess.
I'm gonna molest her first.
I called the police. It had to have been 100 times. And they said that they couldn't do anything about it.
That's nuts, bro.
Yeah. They were allowed to come and knock on my door. The police wouldn't do anything about it. They were sitting in the parking lot right in front of my apartment for hours, just sitting there.
Not the police, the two guys that were trying to figure out.
My stalkers. Police wouldn't do nothing about it.
You didn't call on them for having a fight? You couldn't have been like they're down there assaulting each other?
I did, and they came.
Can they arrest them for fighting each other? Or
they did not get arrested.
Wow.
They were just told to go home.
So it's kind of weird how, and I don't think this is like of course we can make it a black woman conversation, which is, I would love to do that all day long. But just women, like women are not protected at all.
No. I actually moved out of state. Like I tried to break my lease at my apartment and they were like, nah. They didn't care. So I just said,
that makes sense.
Fork it. And I moved out of state. Yeah. Just up and left.
No, that's a horrible situation. How about yourself, Tina? Have you been harassing any other femmes out there?
No.
You like you crazy too.
Yeah, she's over there.
Bitch, open up the motherfucking door.
You want one of them light skinned girls talking about how they got an attitude.
I would never. It's way too many out here for me to be risking my freedom for one. But no.
What Drake
my
say?
child's father used to drive past my house all the time. He put my shit on flat a couple times.
A dude did?
He put your car on flat?
Uh-huh. He kicked the mirrors off the side of my car.
Damn.
He's a hoe out there.
Got that snapper.
That is not stud talk.
No, that's not okay. He was.
She said, I got that snapper.
That is crazy.
She said, back in my day, when I did have my foot in that palm.
You stupid. No, yeah. That's pretty much it, though.
That's crazy. Keke, you ever had any story where you had to stalk somebody?
Stalk?
Or like you just got mad at a female and kind of...
Nah, I had a incident with my daughter. I want to say a sophomore year. Mm-hmm. It was a guy just sitting outside her dorm. And she was like, he been doing this shit for like a week. And I was like, you know what? I'm on my way. I get halfway there, and then she was like, well, we ended up calling the police. But I was with it, though, so. I was with it. I was
on the way to Waco.
They call me every day. They're like, you know what? I'm on my way this time.
I would have been mad. Why you calling goddamn cops?
Look, I just wanted to see what the fuck this nigga problem was.
I would have,
basically.
I've gone into, like, I've dated someone. I've gotten mad before. And I've almost, like, ripped someone's door off their car.
To get to a girl?
Not to get to her. I was just mad and angry at the situation. We were arguing, and she tried to drive off, and I was standing right there. Door so I almost tore that door off its hinges. So I've been mad and angry, but I've never like harassed or stalked a female or nothing like that. I will swing back though.
At a woman?
at a human.
That's not okay.
It's definitely don't swing.
You can't do that.
No, because I've seen dudes get knocked out by females before.
I understand that, and I do think that if a woman hits a man, they should be prepared to defend themselves. But you can't be out here hitting women.
I'm not hitting women, and I'm not gonna swing back if a woman swings.
Stay right here. I'm finna get my cousins, bitch.
But not for anything.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, call me. Yeah. I can fight.
I'm gonna call you now.
That's fine.
But this is the thing, like. It has to be something serious. It's not like she got mad at me because I didn't make the Eggo waffles right.
Cardboard.
And she swung at me and I'm swinging back at her. Not over that. But I mean, I don't think there's any situation. You saw the picture of her foot?
Yeah, Ashley just sent it.
Yeah.
Can I get some juice, Kay?
Yeah, it's real bad. Oh, yeah. It's real bad. Tag Tina and KK in that picture. It was bad.
I've had a fucked up angle. I don't want to see it.
Tag him anyway. And tag Tina. Really bad.
You saw Dak shit?
Yes.
My shit did that same thing, except for my bone severed every artery in my foot. Them motherfuckers. I came about the surgery.
You almost lost your foot.
I came about the surgery, and my mom, my brother, Like, you know, you wake up, they cry. What the fuck y'all crying for? They finna amputate your foot. Like, I was playing basketball. Like, you leave this home here dead, nigga. You're not cutting my foot off. So,
oh my God.
And and I had another operation through my stomach, and they put the veins in my foot. It was so much blood, they thought I was shot when they that motherfucker, the bone.
You had a compound fracture. Okay, it came out.
The bone went through the shoe and it cut every artery in my foot, man.
He was gonna die.
I was really finna die. Like, it was bad.
Where was you at?
LBJ, right?
No, full court. It used to be off of 410 and Babcock.
Did Gary cross you up? Was he the one that was there?
No, he just be playing. I don't know. Well, he posted shit every time.
He wasn't there?
No.
But no, because it was crazy. He was saying, he told this story. I don't think you were here at the time. But he was saying that they were talking about amputating his foot.
Because it basically died.
He said he would have died before they amputated his foot. He said, I'm not going to be walking around here hobbling around without no foot.
You could have qualified for the Paralympics.
It was really bad, though. Like,
the disability check.
You could have been a gold medalist, fool.
When the EMS got there, they actually tied my veins like shoestrings. Because it was just fucking blood everywhere.
My dad had
I didn't feel it. Like, I was
Was
in
your
no
foot
pain.
like gray?
My foot was like... It was fucking bad. I'm glad motherfuckers didn't have camera phones and shit back then. They like, this nigga foot.
Bro.
Like, World star.
Yeah, it was the worst shit. Worst.
Yeah.
That's why everybody.
Go too.
Dak be back in 4 months, man. I ain't gonna know how to walk again. This thing like be back in 4 months.
How long ago was that?
This happened like 20 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad. I remember that story.
Yeah, that
story
was
is terrible. Well, Ashley's pictures up. Brianna had tagged you in it, so if you want to check it out, look at it. Also tag Tina Cuh.
She sent it in her DM.
I can't look at that shit.
Post it. She said she doesn't mind if you post it. Ashley, don't. We're gonna post it, so I want y'all to.
That shit ain't gonna pop up. We looking up here. Look.
Nah, it ain't gonna pop up on here.
Funny.
So relationships, as bad as relationships are, people stalking people. I'm over there slapping the shit out of people if I have to. Tina Cuh fighting because she can fight.
No, I'm only gonna whip a girl because you can't hit her.
That shit really bothers me though. So there's no law to where you just got to get beat the fuck up or killed.
There are laws against.
Is it because there's not enough police?
And that's the thing that I don't understand is that like stalking is a legitimate charge.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Trespassing, other things like that. Yeah. There's shit
on private property, but because I lived in an apartment complex,
it's not private.
They wouldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. Like I said, I agree with you.
That's crazy, man.
But I mean, it's tough out here. You know, I mean, I think. You know, I don't know. I've never been that aggressive to a woman where I needed to feel like I needed to stalk them.
Right.
So I can't speak on why men do it. I think men that do it need to.
But these dudes be stalking don't even be having sex with them though.
No, they don't.
Nah. I mean, they be trying. I mean, who knows? People are weird.
Honestly,
fetishes.
I think a lot of that, and it's not a fetish. I think a lot of that boils down to the fact that men think that they're entitled to sex.
Yeah.
No, but for real, that's why people do that shit, bro. They feel like you're supposed to give me some.
No, I get it.
Like I was nice to you. I might have took you on a date. I might have bought you something. You supposed to give me some, and you didn't give me none. So
but in
now
her situation, he didn't know her though, right? So
right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just we live in a patriarchal society.
Spell it. The thing about
I can spell it. I can't say it that well, but I can spell it.
We know.
I can spell
you couldn't
it.
say it for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't get it out. I'm so tired, y'all.
We with the guy that she was talking about, going back to that, the guy that she was talking about that was stalking
Aziza Murphy.
He was actually a decent looking dude. It's not like he's some bum. They were dating for like 4 months. Mm-hmm. And then it just went south. She tried to leave him, take him to the bus station. That's when he wouldn't jump out the car. And he had basically held her for hostage, which is crazy. You can say someone held you for hostage because they didn't let you out the car, which is not holding you for hostage. But they're trying to break into your house, and then you can't say that they broke into your house. Like, come on now. Crazy. We can't say one thing is worse than what it is, and something that's really bad is less. Yeah. But so when you have relationships like that, you know, speaking of relationships, you have Cardi B and Offset. They're back together. Mm-hmm. So she took him back, and on that, what is today? We found out today is Forgive Your Ex.
Yeah, Forgive an Ex Day.
Forgive an Ex Day. So as Cardi B has forgiven her ex for all his WAP slander and how it made her look and how it made him feel and his quote unquote other relationships outside of the one that they had and them falling out of love. She said she cannot lose her best friend and she wants him back. So they're going to try to fix their marriage. Go ahead.
She said she wanted some deck.
Well, she also said that she felt like she didn't want to lose her best friend as well. Mm-hmm. And That was the walk part of her talking about. This other part was the mother side of her saying she lost her. She didn't want to lose her best friend. So the question is, would you take your ex back? Anyone listening, I want to hear your comment or your thought on, would you take your ex back? Have you ever took your ex back and it turned out good, positive? Brianna.
Is there a difference between forgiving your ex and taking your ex back?
Hell yeah.
You know, there's
because
two totally different. Yeah.
I might forgive you, but I won't take you back.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
I have.
And how'd that work out?
Horribly.
So would you do it again?
No.
Tina Cook.
I am getting ready to marry someone that I broke up with and then took back.
Have you ever done it and it did not work out?
Not that I recall.
So you're
I'm batting 100.
Yeah, your success story is different. You have a success story. Okay, KK.
I mean, I've been off and on with my girl now, but I mean, I don't do that. I'm terrible at that shit. Like I hate motherfuckers that I break up with. Like, but you dead to me, motherfucker. Don't ever. I walk by you like I don't even know you, motherfucker.
You have bad breakups?
Yeah, all my breakups is bad. Now, I'm KK, nigga. You supposed to want me, nigga.
Entitled, as you were talking, you entitled to have sex.
No, I'm playing.
Look,
it's only entertainment.
You gotta play the button. You gotta play the button.
You walk outside and see KK coming through the shrubs like.
Nah, I be walking past motherfuckers that taste no, like I ain't never met them.
That's
crazy.
Funny.
I don't feel. My thought process is we're X for a reason. You're an X for a reason. So whatever it was that we hated each other for, it happened and we broke up. And then you missed that person or missed the good times because that's the stuff you remember. They talk that good shirt in your ear. And then all of a sudden you get back together and it's going to be that honeymoon phase again where things are good. Give it a couple of weeks.
Right back to where it was at.
You're going to remember exactly why y'all broke up.
That's why I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's why you don't fork with you.
Fork.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So then all of a sudden it's a situation where it's like, we're back in this. I'm not doing this no more. I've been the ex before that someone took back and realized that he's still is a piece of shirt.
Now, in order to have an ex, you got to go through a breakup.
Yeah.
Would y'all say that the majority of your breakups have been amicable or not?
No.
Like Bushwick said, I can still fuck all my ex-girls.
Okay.
Fork all my ex-girls.
I can't.
Not all of them. But
I was terrible.
He over there reminiscing. Like, oh man,
like that. He's terrible.
Horrible.
Like, you want your daughter to date somebody like you? Now that I think about it,
Absolutely not.
Nah. Not at all.
I only have like 1 or 2 exes that I can't stand. Everybody else,
Can all your exes stand you?
Yeah. Most of them.
I have like 2 really bad ones. But it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
It was, like a situation that, I mean, I didn't do nothing. We just fell apart, broke apart, and then the breakup. You ever broke up with someone and it took like 8 months to break up with that person and a bunch of bad stuff?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it was. It just drawn out and it just turned into a really bad situation.
Gotcha.
But most of my exes I have, or people I've dated or messed with or whatnot, like, we're cool.
Yeah.
I talk to some of them still on Facebook and socially every now and then, but it's nothing too bad. But so that's how that is. Dr. Dre is going to get back with his wife as well.
Is he
Congratulations. Really? Some applause.
Is he really?
No. Not even close. She's actually about to go to jail. She's actually about to do some Fed time. She has been caught for embezzling, or she's suspected for embezzling because, of course, while she was trying to fight for $2 million a month from Dr. Dre, she was found embezzling, $385,000 from his accounts during this breakup. So he was taking money out of his business account. So again, a business account is not a marriage account. So of course, if you're married, you can take as much as you want. You can empty those accounts.
Not entitled to it.
Yeah, but the business account, that's not yours.
Yikes! You done messed up.
Yeah. So
she said that she helped him start the business. So
that beat she made on that verse she wrote on Still Dre.
Hey, she said she had a hand in it. On
his balls, and that's about it. Keep him sane. But 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 it's so anyway, she's being charged or she's being looked at by the federal courts, and she's probably going to get in trouble for embezzlement. So we'll see what her daughter.
She's gonna be like, all right, I'll drop it down to 1.5 mil.
Nah, we'll see what her daughter has to say about 50 Cent now, after this comes out. So that's kind of whatever.
They need to leave 50 Cent alone because he don't have no sense. He wasn't raised right.
Yeah, I wouldn't play with him.
That is one guy I would not want to get into a scoring battle with.
Yeah.
You're not gonna roast me, 50. You got
exactly.
this. 50 Cent's a bully. He's
He
a real life bully.
Large following, and he plays up to that shit, boy.
Yeah.
He embarrassed. Say, man, he cold.
When people talk about karma, my example of how karma does not exist is 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a horrible human being.
It's gonna come back on him.
It will never. 50 Cent has made a career off of being horrible. And to be honest with you, his horribleness is entertaining as hell. Yeah, it is. I could watch and listen to him say, and he's very valid with the stuff he says too. Like when
he was on Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my God!
I give you $1 million if you can read this. So like, that's your boy.
That was his friend.
That's your boy.
That was his buddy. I mean, I don't think 50 Cent. He's my reason for why karma does not exist. So that's horrible. So say for instance, if you're in a relationship, right, dating someone, talking about ending relationships,
right?
I wish I had a survey on this one.
She go take $38 out of my savings. Got a problem.
This nigga, I'm calling the authorities.
You going to the feds?
I gave you $20 to get some milk. Where's my change at?
You go to the
feds. You take my $38 out of my account.
This guy.
No,
no, he's not.
He's not. Remember the story talking about that oil change when
you go, you get the oil change. That's it.
Hey, he was like, "What is this out of my account? What is this? It was $29.99. Why is it $56?
Shit, my goddamn account.
He is not lying.
Air filters and shit. Leave that alone. Your car still runs. Just get oil. Shit.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the question is, how long would you hold down your significant other until they found a job? How long?
Married or a girlfriend or a wife? I hold down, but a girlfriend, like you got come on, man.
So how long? If
however long she needed me to.
Your wife? Or
that's
your
my life partner. Yeah,
okay.
However long she needed me to.
Okay.
What you mean, like a girlfriend? Yeah. Like a girlfriend or like your
my fiance.
Oh, okay, that's
my life partner. Yeah.
What about just somebody you dating?
Oh, she gonna have to holler at her family about that. She gonna.
Yeah, it wouldn't be long for me.
No.
I would
maybe 4-5 months. Like
I wouldn't get myself in a situation to the point to where I feel like I have to hold you down. If it happened throughout the course of the relationship, whether we're dating or whether we're married, I'd be more understanding. Mm-hmm. So I would help you out. But as I'm holding it down, you have to be holding it down as well. So you may not have found your career, but you need to be out here hustling and doing something to make it work. Yeah. Whether you're in class, whether you're picking up side jobs, whether you're, I mean, I don't mean like pick up the house.
Agreed.
And cook.
Like Crystal does hair.
Yeah.
On the side. So if she lose her job, boom, get to braiding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's not even something that I would have to tell her because she understands that you got to contribute something to the household. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how.
I'm just going to see other people until you get back on your feet. Shit. You back? You back?
Am I pressing the button?
No, that's not entertainment, nigga. That's real shit.
No button.
That ain't entertainment. That's real shit, nigga. Like you, I be back when you be back, motherfucker. Shit, and we can start over again.
I'm finna go see employed people, bitch.
Yeah, shit. No, that's entertainment. I changed my mind.
I'm finna go see Keisha. She got a job.
Do I press it? I ain't pressing it.
I'm just being funny.
I'm finna go holler at Miss Linda at Walmart. You know why? She might be a greeter, but she getting a check.
She's working. She's working.
Hey, welcome to Walmart. That's her all day.
Can't be just dude walking with his, the girl that's not working and stuff. See another lady. Hey, employment looks really good on you, ma'am. Yeah. Hey, employment is looking hot on you too.
You got that direct deposit this morning, didn't you? I see it all in your face.
I have a big issue, even with like family members that want to. I need to lay my head for a little bit. Nigga, if I gotta get them go to work, you can't be here till I get back, nigga, if you don't work, dog. So
now you need to get up when I get up.
You can spend a night, but I leave at 3:30 in the morning, right? So You gotta find somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Be like old boy on Jody's homeboy on Baby Boy.
I get up every morning.
Why I gotta get you a job? Nigga, cause you my man.
That nigga said, acting like I'm looking for work. Yeah. I be at Do Dirty House playing the game.
Playing Madden. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't take kind of the working my ass off and grown ups is in my shit.
Yeah. A whole lot of niggas out there doing that Do Dirty House.
Yeah.
A whole lot of niggas that Do Dirty House.
Dude, these niggas did say it was a Do Dirty House.
Yeah, over there playing the game.
Playing Madden, I think he said.
Yeah. I come home, it's about 4 o'clock.
You want some strawberry soda? I'm gonna get you some strawberry soda.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Unstable creatures. That's what I'm calling them. Yeah, I'm calling unstable creatures.
I love you.
I may love
Matter
you more.
Matter of fact, I might love you more because without you, she wouldn't be here. Y'all bought me all these new clothes and the game. Y'all said y'all love me. We're supposed to be a family. Hey, in my college dorm, I didn't have no cable for like half a semester. All I had was Baby Boy.
That's the one I was telling you. We had the little discussion about Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that character. Like I can't believe the smart guy.
Oh.
The nigga from the smart guy was a gangster. Like that just don't. It don't resonate with me that he had on the flannel nigga.
Say that movie again. Several gems in that.
What movie is that?
Baby Boy.
Oh, Baby Boy. Okay.
Several gems in that movie.
Oh, you talking about Omar Good?
Yeah, that nigga was the smart guy. Nigga, now you in the flannel nigga whooping niggas. Chin up, nigga. I ain't gonna whoop you, nigga.
I'm gonna whoop you.
Got that belt in the head.
That nigga said blast.
Hey, real talk, right?
Yeah, everybody's gonna go watch this shit.
We'll
have a discussion on Baby Boy next week.
Hey, no, that my favorite part in that movie is when he got up and did the beat it up right there. And you just go in the kitchen, you gonna cook, you gonna clean.
No, when that nigga Peanut was praying, that nigga said, "We thank you for forgiving us, cause niggas ain't perfect." Nigga, what?
Hey, how you talk to guys?
Hey, that is not how you repent, sir.
I'm pretty sure he said, "And forgive us for the shit we gon' do too." I think he said that.
It was before the shooting.
Nigga Peanut, I hope he doing all right.
Hey, Snoop Dogg was skinny as hell in that movie.
He was. He probably still skinny.
That nigga riding a bike.
Skinny and wrinkled. Hey, also when you okay, this is my other favorite part of that movie when he was on the phone. And the mama left. He was watching the kid, and he walked and knocked that little nigga fort down. Fuck your fort, nigga.
That was fucked up.
I hate you too. Hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son.
That's the stepdaddy I want to be. I want to be just like that. Nigga.
Oh my god.
That nigga gonna get killed, nigga.
Knocking down little niggas' forts and everything.
That reminds me of that meme when it had Snoop Dogg when he was in the car and he rolled the window down. It was like me riding past Chick-fil-A on Sunday.
Looking all crazy.
Yeah, looking mad.
The only time I want Chick-fil-A is on
Sunday.
So Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube. I almost said Snoop Dogg. Should we talk about him? Should we bring up Ice Cube?
All I'm gonna say is this: I'm not gonna flame him until he says until he openly supports or says that he's going to vote for Trump, or tries to persuade anyone else to vote for Trump.
Explain. You want to explain this Ice Cube situation?
I don't even know all the intricacies of the situation. What I do know is that he came up with a plan.
That's another SAT.
That's basically an agreement between an administration and the black community in America. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It was a contract with Black America, the CWBA.
Right.
And I don't know why who appointed him to make that contract, or if this was just something he said, I'm going to make this contract.
I think it's just something that he decided to do.
So then what he did, he made a contract, pretty legit contract actually, what we want, not just with the presidential situation, but with the administration. And going down the lines with black wealth, giving black more wealth, and just a bunch of different topics, okay? So he made this contract, and he sent it out to the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, okay? Both of them responded to Ice Cube and said, the Democrats said, this is a great plan. We would like to implement and talk with you about it, but we're going to have to do it after the election, right? Which makes sense. They have no power. They have no rights. They don't have the Senate. They don't have, of course, the presidency. They can't change anything because they're not in any position to do such. So talking with them would be pointless anyway. The Republicans, Trump's camp, was like, this is great. Let's meet. So they met, and then they implemented a couple of these bullet points into their platinum plan, which, and to be completely honest with you guys, we're never going to see that take off. So let's not sit here and highlight that. But so they're like, yeah, we're going to implement this into our platinum plan. So they're talking. Donald Trump was like, his camp was highlighting Ice Cube. Thank you, Ice Cube, for this. Using him as a, what do you call it when they do us? Like a pawn or a pandering to us.
Pandering to the black community.
Using Ice Cube as a figurehead. Ice Cube didn't like that. Yeah. And Ice Cube said, I really think Ice Cube is... He's an independent. He's always said that. He doesn't give a fork about the Democrats or the Republicans. He's straight independent. He wants to create a black
party.
A black party himself. So he's not worried about that.
Now is not the time.
And we'll be more divided than we ever were before. This is the time
now is not the time.
We need to hang out with these good white folks right now. But so anyway,
not good, just white folks. Go ahead.
So that's the situation that he's going through. So a lot of people are mad because they're calling Ice Cube a sellout and saying that he's just good for nothing. He's over there Kanye Westing with Trump and things like that. And Ice Cube is like, nah, I want to make changes. And in order to make a change, we need to talk to the people that are in power and get through to them and make a change. Right. Ice Cube isn't even about voting. He ain't even talking about voting. He's talking about making a change, which I think is stupid. Because I get it. You don't want either one of these guys to win, which whatever is your opinion. But we have to understand that whether we vote or not, November 3rd is going to happen. We have to tackle that first. Right. We can worry about changing laws and the voting and the electoral college. We can worry about doing that these next 4 years. But as of right now, we need to handle what is in front of us. Yeah. I'm not telling you to vote, but please take y'all's fork and ashes out there and vote, okay? So that's a situation. I don't think he's selling out. Of course, you want him to figure out, make a stance before you make a comment, which is very smart.
Right. I just don't. Celebrity is has such a huge platform in our society today. Yeah. Don't lead people in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Just like that can be catastrophic, and I feel like that's why Kanye has been ostracized the way that he has, is because people understand the level of celebrity Kanye holds, and then he said some silly ass shit that people who worship celebrity are going to follow.
Yeah. No, agreed. I think Ice Cube is trying to prevent the people from, or Trump and his camp, to kind of show Ice Cube as a pawn. And being like, oh, Ice Cube says he's with us. Yeah. He likes us. Vote for us because Ice Cube's voting for us.
He like, nah, fam.
Yeah, Ice Cube. No, that's not what happened.
And
that's not
honestly,
what I said.
I feel like he's kind of just padding his bet, and I could be wrong. But like, all right, cool. I know the Democrats is kind of gonna look out for us. Yeah. But
who's saying that?
But Ice Cube, like, I think the Democrats are probably gonna look out for us, being that Kamala's on the ticket, being that Joe Biden is pretty liberal. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. They gonna rock with us a little bit. Yeah. Let me make sure we not forked if Trump gets reelected.
Right, yeah. Right. So like, he's just trying to talk to someone that can make a change. I mean, what do they say? You start at the head. I'm not talking to the peons that can't make any changes. Right. I'm gonna talk to the problem. We're gonna cut this head off, and we'll
speak to the
win.
manager.
That's it. He's carrying. He is carrying this whole situation.
Yeah, I want to speak to the manager.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's a good. I think what he's doing is good. Again, I'm kind of on you. I think his head is in the right place, and he's far from selling out. I don't think we can ever call Ice Cube a sellout, for one. But he says a lot of good things. He's like, we'll never have respect and position without money. Yeah. As much as we want to sit here and say that we need laws, this, that, and the third, we need income. That's the only thing that a capitalist country will respect. Is
heavy is the crown, and I hope that he's able to bear it in a way that is going to help us, because ultimately he says that's what his platform is making change for the black community in America, right? So
hold on. He said not for the LGBT community.
No,
not for minorities. People. He said he is here for the black community. Period.
And it's fine.
Yeah. So but that's dope. Like
right.
it's no mixing his words up. He said what he said and meant what he meant. So I like that he said that personally.
Yeah.
So I think that's dope. Yeah. So I'm on board with him. Of course, you're middle of the road.
Yeah.
KK.
I ain't got no say in it. It don't matter to me.
Yeah. You have say. Huh? You have a lot more say than you.
And what ice cream got going on?
Just in this whole situation. Do you vote? Put you on spot.
I've been able to vote. Probably.
When you ask a nigga if they voted and they look up in the sky and be like,
no, I'm trying to see.
Did you vote in the last election?
No, the one before. The last time I voted was for Obama.
So,
yeah.
How about before Obama? Who did you vote?
I've never voted before that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So you don't vote?
I really don't.
Yeah. Even the local. See, you're really involved in all the local things too. So I would not expect you to vote more, but I would have thought you were more into it.
Yeah.
You got kids in school. Yeah.
No, but KK is involved in the community thick.
Yeah.
Like not just like he's involved, and I know he used to run with Nika and do a lot of stuff with her, and she's an
activist now.
Yeah,
like
she's
a real activist.
Yeah, so I would figure. Not saying that it's bad that you don't.
And then the crazy thing, only reason I voted was because I met him. So I was like, let me.
You did tell that story.
Let me go and vote for this.
Do you plan to vote in this election?
Yeah, okay. If these lines slow down.
Well,
let's go to the east side. The lines is mad short. Mm-hmm.
For
real. The Claude Black Center.
We're supposed to be going together.
Yeah.
I got to mail mine, but I'll still go with y'all.
Dallas, right?
Yeah. I was being irresponsible, and I never switched my voter registration to Bexar County.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. It happens.
So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna try to set up. We're gonna put up. We always say we're gonna do this and do that, and we halfway do it, halfway don't. But we have a restaurant to go to. This is just a whole little segue, real quick, or tangent.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Mr. LK's. Let me see what the address is.
It's on Walsham.
It's on Walsham. It's next to the YMCA. I know that.
So we're gonna go to that restaurant. It's
black owned.
Black owned, local. We're gonna check them out. But what I would like to do is I would like to go vote. Take care of that voting situation, and after that, everyone we can go to that restaurant and enjoy them and patronize and give them some feedback. I know they're saying, if we could bring another group of 10 like the last time, that'll really help their business.
Yeah. So
let's go and support them, and let's make sure that they're, I'm not here to support just black businesses. I'm here to support good black businesses. I want good business. I don't.
I'm here to support black businesses.
Well, I am, but I want it to be a good black business. You know what I mean? I'm not here just to give my money to anybody.
I'm here to support black businesses.
But I want to go check them out.
If you're trash, I'll never come back. But
and that's where I'm at.
So you want to give people one chance, or?
It depends how bad.
It depends on what the.
It depends on what?
What the issue was. Like if the food fire, but the service is bad, I'll give you another chance. If the food nasty, I'm not gonna buy some more shit that I don't really want to eat. It depends.
All that shit nasty.
It depends, and I cook, so I'm like real.
You're a real critic.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want to do. We're gonna go and we're gonna critique this place and critique. I said critic.
You did.
We're gonna critique.
Man,
you went to Madison.
Be all up. This shit nasty. like, whoa, play, put your phone down.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
This be all on Yelp, man. Fuck that.
This how you eat, Mr. LK's trash.
See what the streets think about y'all food. Throw that shit. Be right. Let me see what the streets think about y'all shit.
That's hilarious.
You belong to the streets.
I thought that was my line.
That's really funny.
But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check my. Did you get the address yet?
I ain't even look at my phone.
Retaz put out there. It's at Mid Crown and Walsham.
There you go. Mid Crown and Walsham.
Mid Crown and Walsham.
HEB.
It's in the
HEB.
by the YMCA.
Right by the HEB going towards there. They had a.
Now the HEB is on Montgomery, fam.
Oh yeah. I'm too far. You know that little Mexican restaurant that has a big old sombrero on it?
Yeah.
Right over there. By that sombrero, past the Habitat for Humanities.
It's 5532 Walsham Road.
There you go. So if y'all are out there,
Mid-Crown and Walsham.
It's not actually on Mid-Crown. You know where the YMCA is at?
Yeah.
It's in that shopping center right next door to the YMCA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if
I was like, that's not Mid-Crown. Okay. So that makes sense.
So if you're
I grew up over there, so.
So if you're not in San Antonio, this is not for. I know we have people in Florida and New York. Y'all are listening from Guam. the Philippines, all over the world, because we're on our 26th floor high rise, where KK takes the stairs to.
I'd be tired.
Hey.
So, we're doing good right now. So if you're in San Antonio, this is for you guys. Anybody else, just listen to the next show. We're going to try to go this week. We'll post something for you guys and let y'all know. We'll try to get that vote done and then go eat. And we could, talk our stuff and have fun, get to know each other and hang out.
This is completely off topic, but are y'all into like saging and crystals and whatnot?
No.
No?
Like sage in the house.
Y'all want to try it out?
In my house? I don't have no zombies or nothing.
But not in your house. But you have to do it at the studio.
I think my energy good.
Yeah, my energy is real good.
No, we're going to try it.
You have something that'll...
Let's try it.
So I have a friend. Shout out to Vanya Wright. She
Okay.
has a... I don't even know what it's called, but she has a business where she creates like sage bundles and she makes her own candles and crystals and stuff. So I'm going to buy a package and we'll try it out.
Can we sage the bedroom?
Have you did it before?
I've saged before, yeah.
You like get the ghost out, sage the bedroom. That's what I want to sage it, and then you go in there and
so all the demons is at.
You just need to torch that bitch.
All the motherfucking demons is in the bedroom, just sitting there waiting. Go time. Go time.
Come on, campfire, let's go.
It's go time.
So Andrea says she sages.
For real,
dope. I'm gonna
pamper chefs too.
Right.
Yeah,
Andrea, I will send you the link. I'm not sure if she has a Facebook page. I know for sure she has an Instagram and a Twitter, I think. It's called My Hello Love.
That sounds nice.
Toya, we'll get the info for you as well.
Yeah. Do you have her? She's not on Facebook, you said, right?
She is on Facebook. I think her name on Facebook is Vanya Wright. VanyAWRIGHT.
If you
and the business is My Hello Love.
Does she do readings as well?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. Oh shit.
I do readings.
Andrea, I have someone for you if you need readings.
Jasmine,
I'll read you for filth. No, I'm just playing.
Let them know that socially irresponsible. You got the information from us. They don't give you no discount. Just let them know.
She might.
Well, there you go. But just let them know that we sent you her way.
And it is not devil worship or witchcraft, you guys. It is literally just
devil worshiping and witchcraft.
No, it's
that's what
not.
I was thinking.
It's not at all.
Ask for readings and shit like, hold up.
Well, that I'm not quite sure about, but like saging and stuff is basically just like, you know how you clean your house and then you light a candle and it kind of changes the ambiance in your room or in your house.
I just turn my light on and it looks different.
Nah, fool, you gotta like. If you cleaned your house and you didn't light a candle, did you really clean?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's one of KK's questions.
Exactly. That candle got to be lit. After you clean the whole house, you gotta light that candle, baby.
If you buy a shirt from China and you look at the tag, does it say from around the corner?
You gotta stop.
That shit
was so funny.
That's one of KK's questions. We need to sage the world right now is what we need.
Yeah.
We need to sage the world. We'll do it. Let's get some sage and let's sage in here. I always wished. I don't say wished, but I thought it'd be cool.
Whooshed.
What's whoosh?
Will you pass me my phone?
Wished.
Wished?
Wished.
Boy.
I said that wrong.
You said whoosh, nigga.
Wished.
Your mouth lazy as hell.
Well, I always wished that. Wished. I always WIS.
You wished. The nigga wished in past tense. You wished. Is that what it was? You wished?
Not a Ray J fan, huh? No wishing going on here.
Okay, well,
what you wish?
I wish that.
I wished.
I did say wished. Didn't I?
Yeah, man, that's pretty bad.
There's no tense for that.
I wished I made. I wished I might.
So I wish that.
I wished and wished.
I was a vessel for like. You seen The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. That little boy see ghosts and help people.
That? Yeah, I couldn't do it.
You'd be too scared, huh?
Yeah, I'm scary as hell.
When my dad passed away, my daughter, my youngest, was like 3. She be in a room just like that. That got grandpa. I'm like, what?
Really?
Like, shit. Come on out of here.
Get out of here, creepy baby.
Fuck about this room. Come on. For like a year, she saw him. Like,
for real?
Literally.
And she remembers him though?
Yeah.
She never not saw him.
He was staying well. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, man.
We would have had to move.
I was scared.
I would have
like,
kicked her out.
She just be... He right there, like, don't do that. Like, come on.
It's because what happened when he passed away and you spent all that money on them bundles. That's why he was stalking your ass. No one ever told you to spend my money like that. Boy, you're supposed to put them kids to school.
This nigga got another pair of phones.
That's why he was trying to check your ass. That's what it was. Yep. So we're gonna sage the world.
He was trying to tell your daughter, get your money, baby. He ain't doing right by y'all.
What, Papa? What did you say, Papa? That's exactly what it was. You need to sage that room. But like I was saying, we're gonna get here and sage the room, sage the world, and hopefully this election, y'all go vote. That's if anything I have to say, y'all go vote. Biden kind of went and turned back on his words. On some other shit about this election Biden was about the crime bill, the 1985, 95, 94 crime bill.
Your guess is as good as mine.
So that crime bill that everyone was talking about with Biden, he said that he shouldn't have passed some things that were in it. Mm-hmm. And he was, everyone's like, the mass incarceration.
Oh, got you.
And he was talking about the Woman Act that was putting a lot of laws to help women, which obviously we figured out don't help y'all at all. Yeah. He was saying that he should not have done some of the things in that crime bill. Mm-hmm. And he, in 2020, it doesn't make sense. But of course, back then it did. And some things that were voted across. You know how it goes when you have Democrats and Republicans, they have different ideas. Mm-hmm. But in order to get your stuff, you have to let some of their stuff go through. Mm-hmm. Right. So some of the bad things in those crime bills are some of the Republican issues. And it's kind of cool to hear him say that. Not only good to hear him say that all these ideas of the crime bill weren't his ideas or his platform, but it's also cool to hear him say, at least verbally admit that some of the things that were his ideas aren't going to, it was very problematic from then and from now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that's going to help you sway your vote anyway, or if that's information, but just to clear up some false narratives out there about the crime bill and a lot of different situations. And if you haven't figured out Kamala, she's black. So that should be something else to help you out. That part. Yeah. So if you feel like he's a racist, Biden is, he's got a black girl right under him. So I'm pretty sure he has changed his thoughts. If you want to say he was, he's not now. But again, y'all go out there and vote. That is going to be our show. Let's start off with Bree behind the mic. What do you have for us, ma'am? What do you have to take us out with? I should be some music. Man, I can't, not to cut you off, but I'm excited about next. We got some new music, intro music. We got a new, what do you call this, mixer for you guys. So we're going to get some sounds on that. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. New segments. We got, what was Tina's? I know we kind of changed it twice. It was Gel or Hell.
I think it's going to end up being play dumb games, win dumb prizes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here playing dumb games.
Very indecisive. This is the third title.
Yeah.
That's the second. Thank you.
Pick a title and stick with shit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be play dumb games.
So
play dumb games.
Yeah, play dumb games. That'll be good. And then we have the questions. We have
Kelvin's 2 cents.
Yeah, I gotta get some questions.
Kelvin's 2 cents. Yeah.
Did you see the post about the elevator? The fear.
The fear. Yeah.
These motherfuckers scared of some weird shit, man.
Like an elevator?
No, that's I was stuck in that motherfucker. That's a real fear.
Yeah, it's just weird though.
The motherfucker just scared of a hole. Like you scared of a hole?
A hole. I know someone that's scared
clusters of holes, and I was just like.
It's a fear of like small hole, like sponges. Yeah, they hate the look of sponges and like whatever. Yeah, behind microscopes you see stuff like that. Your skin under a microscope looks all holy and stuff. Mm-hmm. It scares people, and that's like a thing. It's a word for it. I don't know.
I just don't like feet.
I didn't get that.
I don't really like feet neither, but I'm not afraid of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I have a whole thing about feet.
Look at my toenails.
What's wrong with your foot, man?
Rice.
My toes are horrible.
Nigga, you need to sage your feet.
I do. I agree. My toes are horrible.
What happened?
My nails come off.
Is it from hitting them?
Football. I have tight shoes and like I always wear a shoe half size small. And yeah, my toes.
Why would you do that when you spat?
We didn't. We didn't spat actually.
Oh, okay.
My toenails pop off. Like to this day, my toenails pop off.
You might see a doctor for that shit, man.
Yeah,
that's not healthy.
That's a disorder.
Tina's face.
Yeah, that shit was pretty bad, nigga.
No,
because I really don't like feet, and that shit is why.
I agree. I don't like my feet either.
Well, why the fuck you ain't got no socks on?
That's why I like women.
Why you ain't got no socks on?
My feet are.
He never
has
socks on.
I've never
seen
feet,
Damien with socks on.
my feet will get too hot and they'll get all sweaty and clammy. No, they're ugly.
Andrea says you have
Get your motherfucking feet off me, nigga. Say, boy, this show get canceled fucking with me like that, nigga. Say, don't
that nigga, hey, he ripped the new hole in your jeans.
Goddamn feet on me like that, nigga.
KK didn't have these holes in his pants before Damien put his feet on them.
No.
Put my feet all on y'all.
Like, yeah, exactly.
No.
Now you see why I don't like feet.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a feet. My feet are horrible. I'm not a feet person.
Then put some socks on.
I gotta let my feet get air because if I don't, they get all clammy.
Like if AIDS look like something, nigga, I bet you that's what the fuck it look like. Nigga, if y'all ever want to see what AIDS look like, nigga, that's what AIDS look like right there. That shit did not look good.
It looks bad. It's just my big toe.
Hey man, cut this shit off.
No, Tina, listen. It's
nigga, that's
it's just my other toes is cool. It's my big toes on both my feet. Like they just come off. My other toes. It's bad, man. I'm not proud of it.
You got bad toenails.
KK just looked the other way.
But like you could do something with your feet. Like the rest of your foot don't have to suffer because your big toe is messed up.
My big toe is trash, bro.
Your big toe fucked up, man.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Both
oh
of
my
them.
God,
Both
I'm trying so hard not to curse because I
we're not
want to
trading.
be like
Street meat is gone, nigga. We fucked up feet, nigga. That's your new name, nigga. Fucked up. Fork feet. That's your name. You ain't street meat. You fork feet.
Not that bad. And then they're ashy right now too because I ain't had it. But mine
you
is
need
ashy.
a pedicure, bro.
I don't know what I need.
You need a whole new foot.
I mean, yeah.
No, I do.
We need some feet. You need some feet.
That nigga feet look like a science experiment.
Gone wrong. I felt this hoe.
Say if y'all, hey man, say if y'all see this shit.
Y'all
boy.
remember when Martin walked on the hot coals?
No, look, it's bad, man. Like it's
that
bad.
catch salmon with
But
his feet.
it's really just my two big toes. Like it's really bad.
Now go to the doctor. Though they
No,
That nigga look like he been moonwalking on hibachi grill.
They had a I used to take that little gel and put on my foot and stuff.
It didn't work?
It works, but then I have another one, another girl under it and it'll pop it off. Yeah, so it just happened. And then I play sports so much, so it's just bad.
Y'all
man.
remember when Smokey Foot was dragging on the car? With no socks and shoes, with flops on, just like that.
I used to have a complex, but I'm okay with it now. Like I'm totally fine with it.
You
now.
gotta be.
I no, but I do. I had to get over it because it wasn't getting any better. I had to come to a realization that this is just what it is. This is what God gave me, and this is it.
Okay.
Y'all remember Myra on Martin?
There's not.
Hey.
No,
Just about
Andrea,
that
you
bad.
don't want to see.
Nah,
it.
you don't. I promise you don't.
Don't.
Just listen to the
bad.
things I've said.
You better off looking at Ashley ankle, man.
And then multiply it by 10, whatever she said. It's bad. I'm okay with it though. Like KK said, we fuck with our socks on, making girls out here. It's good.
You need to do everything with your socks on.
I
got
do
two
everything with
girls.
my socks on.
That's why you have a girl, because she's girl Barbie dolls.
I have a girl because shit happens.
So what you got for us, Brandon? Let's just try to do this one more time.
Vote.
Vote.
Take your damn allergy medicine because I am suffering at the moment.
I'm dying as well.
Both of y'all sound horrible.
Y'all do sound bad.
I apologize.
Corona like.
I had already pulled this out a couple of times.
I don't have a fever.
No, there's no fever.
I had to
going
get
on.
my temperature taken at work multiple times.
What else you got for us?
93.2.
You dead.
Dead, nigga. Zombie in this motherfucker.
It is like negative 10 degrees up in here.
Nah, I was far away. You probably 102.
Vote, and vote.
So I know we can vote now until November 3rd. Don't wait till the last minute. And clean your nostrils, man. What you got for us, Tina?
Man, shut up, fool.
She sound like a whole nigga for real.
Leave me alone for one. Let's start right there.
My fault, Tommy. I mean Tina. Yeah, you got it. Go ahead, man.
That one went over my head.
Quick detour. Crystal. Oh fuck! I probably can't tell that story. Never mind.
No. Come on.
Crystal had a friend that dated somebody, and their name was a name that was like you could flip into a boy name. And fam had like a 5 o'clock shadow, and I used to like be like,
Light as
"Hey,
ass.
Timmy."
Oh man.
But it was a girl.
Wow.
It was a girl.
She had a beard.
Yeah.
Wow. How old was this person with the beard?
I mean, probably mid-30s.
It's about that time for females to start getting facial hair. That time in their lives.
Excuse me?
I don't shave that shit.
I got relatives that age that got facial hair.
What?
You don't have no female
hey, y'all be telling them
family members?
I tell them don't shave yours.
You have no female family members with facial hair?
That don't that all of mine take care of it.
Oh,
like they'll go and get waxed or whatever. But anyway, please go vote.
You wax yours pretty good. I see
oh
you're
my gosh. Yes, I am. Thanks so much. I'm about to go on a quick tangent. I probably just need about a minute and a half.
You got just that.
All right.
I'm just joking.
When you go to the mall, right?
Are you gonna have serious music in the background?
No. You don't need serious music.
Oh, no, that's not it.
When you go to the mall, right? And you want to shoot, like you want some shoes, right?
All right.
Don't walk in the store with a picture of a shoe on your phone from GOAT or StockX. Stop doing that bullshit. We don't have the shoe.
High dollar shoes. We ain't got those, bro.
We don't have it. Okay, that's one. 2, low white Air Force Ones are a spring/summer shoe. Stop coming in there being upset because we don't have your size in October. It's not that season.
Wait, people wear Air Force Ones still?
Yeah, I don't know what celebrity. There's some celebrity.
ASAP.
Was it ASAP?
Nelly. Well, this is the last story I heard. Nelly was talking about. Well, ASAP was talking about how he made Air Force Ones big in the world, and
really?
Nelly was like, "Nigga, I have a song when you was a toddler that that brought Air Forces to the top." So there was that big thing with them. So he is out there talking about how he made it. So now
everybody's wearing all white Air Force Ones. Like this entire summer was all Air Force Ones. It was ridiculous.
I think it was ASAP Ferg. I think was one that was talking that nonsense.
So
I did not know that.
So when Christmas time comes, you're not going to be able to buy your kid all white low Air Force Ones, okay? Don't ask me for them because I'm going to start getting an attitude with you. That's just, okay.
She already has one now. She's gonna.
Yeah, I have attitude.
But y'all only have shit that's on the wall anyway, right?
That's number 3. If you walk into a shoe store and you don't see a shoe on the wall, we don't have it.
Yeah, what you think? We got some secret shit in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let me go to the back.
Do you got this, but in baby blue? No.
If they're bringing StockX shoes to you, you know they don't understand that whole wall thing.
1. Yes, thank you. Number 3.
4.
What KK said. Don't come in there and ask for nothing that's not on the wall.
Yeah, 3.
Number 4. If you wear bigger than a 13, don't bring your stupid ass in the store. We don't have it.
You got to go to Ross.
Period.
Ross be having $7, $10, nigga, $8?
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Nigga said $8.
I get them Jordans for $8, nigga. Say,
I'll go.
What you say, B? You know what he said? That movie, the skates.
I'll go.
Give me a size 15 skater. Fit now, wear 12. You're 15, B9. I'm telling you.
Yes. I'm sorry that we don't have your size. I would love to make the commission from selling you that big ass shoe. We don't have it. We don't got it.
But y'all can order them and have them delivered, and you still get that thing, right? How does that work?
But 9 times out of 10, it's not available. Like it's not available to order.
Yeah, because they only make 8 size 13s in the world.
Right.
And they ain't size 12s or 11s.
I mean, 13s come in, if we get a full size run of something, we have a 13. Mm-hmm. 14, 15, 16, stay your goofy ass at home and just get on the internet.
Go on.
Okay, yeah, just get
on
on
Walmart and get some of them N1 FUBU 3s or something.
Them Shaq Fools.
Nah, but they make the regular sneakers in those big ass sizes. You just have to order them. Yeah.
Don't come here.
Yeah, you just got to order it. I think that's it. That's probably it.
So,
y'all teenagers and I don't know if we have any teenagers, but pass the message along. Teenagers and guys that ask girls to buy them shoes, stop sending your boo or your tia or your abuela into that store with a picture of a shoe that came out of 2016. Stop doing that shit. You set them up for failure. These people be stressed out ay, mijo said he wants this shoe and I can't. Stop it. Stop.
Get your ass in a hot tub time machine and come back. That's the only way you're going to get these motherfuckers.
The only way. Also,
eBay.
This is the last thing I swear.
Consuelo.
Please stop buying all the ones. I don't know what.
I have a lot now. Like, that's
no. I have a lot of ones too because I've been collecting ones for over a decade at this point.
When they start popping again, bro. Like I see them and I have to buy them now,
bro.
I don't care what color it is.
Low ones, mids, OG. They buying them all. First of all, stop buying mids. That's terrible. Let's start right there. Mike didn't play no goddamn mids, but I digress. We'll have that conversation another day. I'll have more sneaker store faux pas later.
So Andre is asking where you work, if you want to put that out there.
I don't want to put that out there, but I'll tell her later.
So basically, moral of this story is don't go to Tina.
She work at DSW. She work at DSW.
Nah, come to my store. If I have what you need, I got you. But don't come in there asking no goofy ass questions, okay?
If y'all want some shoes, hit up the podcast and let us know. We'll see if we can get them, and we'll have them on hold for you. Get that commission, sis.
Period.
So okay, so what do you?
Okay,
have
that's all I had.
Is that what you want to leave the show with?
No, just vote.
Okay.
And
know your shoes, damn it. Know your shoes.
Vote. Oh, go to my wedding website and check out our registry. Buy a bitch a gift. And
or two
bitches a gift. And that's
no, I don't mean two bitches. I mean 2 gifts.
I plan.
Hold on, say get those. I don't want that problem, nigga. Like
canceled.
no sir, no.
No. I'm playing. I'm playing.
About to get that heat.
That's it.
KK, what you got for us?
I just need some help from the audience. Some questions, man. Like, I'll post on Facebook and people ask some real shit. If I ask like, what you like to eat on Thursdays, man? Get your ass blocked on my shit playing with me. Like, I need real questions.
Not on Thursday.
It's like random as hell.
That's
like
random.
Real shares.
Post the number 210-706-0619. Okay, type it in there. And for people listening to us, our number is 210-706-0619. Call. We have a voicemail that'll be set up and say we have this question is for Kelvin. For Kelvin's 2 cents. This is a question for Kelvin. For KK. Whatever.
Yeah.
And pose the question. I mean, like, I walked home and I saw my wife in the bed with a midget getting power drived. What do I do? Like, we need real questions.
Step on
something.
him.
Thump his ass up off your girl. Get your ass off my girl.
If I go home and I ask for a hamburger and my wife made hot dogs, what do I do?
She's not your wife if she cooking you hot dogs. Let me tell you that right now. Say, I wish a motherfucker would cook a hot dog for me. Shit, nigga.
Like
I'll be back.
We need real questions.
She making you hot dogs because she ain't got no job, remember? She unemployed. Food, that's all she can afford.
She's doing the best for the family. She's making decisions.
I'm going to Keisha's house. She got chicken breasts and a job.
You see this uniform? She's got a uniform, baby.
Keisha work at Burger King like a hoe.
Unlimited onion. I'll take onion ring.
Yeah. So get some real questions.
Yeah,
like
some real questions, though.
Just some weird flies. Just something funny, man.
I got asked the crazy, like, why beef cost $7? Like, what? Man, I don't work at I don't know. I don't price shit.
Stop eating meat.
Nah, don't do that, yeah.
Nah, keep your foot in the pond and keep on eating that meat, okay, ladies.
Keep your meat off the streets.
Street strap. So for everyone, I have
my strap ain't been in the streets in a long time.
My strap hasn't been out there purchased ever. I'm a Christian.
We know what them Christians and them Jehovah's do.
I'm a Jehovah. Yeah, I'm a Jehovah's. I'm following my religion.
That nigga not living right.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Just go vote. That's my biggest message. Yes, everyone, go vote, man. I mean, I don't care which way you vote. You know, if you want to vote blue, vote blue. Do your thing. If you want to vote red, I mean, just
if you want to vote red, block me.
Drive your car into a pole before you go vote. Like very fast, off the cliff, whatever.
Yep.
I mean,
block you?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause fork you. That's why.
Yeah.
But that's your opinion though. Like what?
That's why I said block me.
Yeah.
All right. So who else?
I hate when I find out people's political affiliations. It really bothers me.
It's
because there's somebody.
I liked you. I used to think you were cool.
There is
until you found out what they.
I thought highly of people until I found out they were Trump supporters.
I had somebody that was like a fantastic like mentor. Gave me my first like big job at the Y. She was amazing, and I still think that she's an amazing person. But yeah, I found out that she voted for Trump, and that shit just broke my heart.
Let me ask y'all something, and the listeners too. Do y'all remember how many black people said, "I don't give a fuck, I'm voting because he black"? Like,
yeah.
Sure. What's the difference?
The difference is that there was no one else black that had ever run.
We didn't care what his view. We didn't care about nothing that fact he was black. So y'all know when Trump came, y'all know that's what the fuck was gonna happen.
But they're not voting because he's white.
Why they voting
all the
because we did it?
Have been white except for one, bro.
Yeah, I
can't do that.
Can I say something? I think I probably said it on the show before.
Shoot.
You know the coolest thing about this whole election? The whole presidential situation in the last 12 years. Mm-hmm. My daughters are 10 and 11. Mm-hmm. They were born under a black president. Mm-hmm. You understand why we look at Obama as the first black president? My kids look at Trump as the first white president. Like, it's crazy. Funny. And not only is he the first white president, he was running against a female. So we had a black president when they were born, and they have a white president running against a female and almost lost. Now we have another election coming up where we have a black female vice president. And then, of course, you have to understand this whole world is changing right before our eyes. As much as we sit here and say that we're so, stuff isn't fair and this world is crap, like, you have to understand the stuff that we're going through right now is something that our ancestors, and I don't mean our ancestors from, 100 years ago. I mean, Papa. Papa that didn't make it past the 80s. Like, this is stuff that he's going through. That if he was able to see was not even in his eyes. He never thought this would be a thing. So, I mean, don't sit here and talk about how racist things are. You have to understand that change is currently happening. Not as fast as we want it. Of course, we want equality to be tomorrow. But let's not have a blind eye on the fact that change is coming. It is here. Now we have to continue that fight. Now we have to make it go to fruition, is that the word? And make it come full circle and make it happen. Let's finish this fight. Let's finish this journey. Let's get the ball rolling like we want to. Let's get the right person in the house. Then once we get the right person in the house, then we can make the next necessary changes to, make this country and the rules what we want to make it as. That's kind of my whole spiel. I didn't mean to cut you off.
We good.
But vote. But it's crazy, man. Like my daughter, we were watching what was that show, Blackish, and they were talking about how Obama was the first white president. My daughter was stunned, like he was the first black president. She's like, "We've never had a black president before, baby." I was like, "Baby, you're 4. We have this conversation later. Like, this world was a different thing back then." So get your kids out there. Make your kids sit in line with you to go vote so they can understand how important it is. If you go do that and make it a thing, talk to your kids, talk to your family.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I got, man. So again, didn't mean to cut y'all off.
No,
it was a good point that y'all were talking.
No, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm tired.
And we're off. Thank y'all for watching the Socially Responsible Podcast, episode 35.
Share.
Hey.
Like, subscribe. YouTube.
Yes, comment.
Apple and all that stuff. Subscribe.
Yes.
It's been real. We'll talk to y'all next week.
Peace.